from Goddard Stadium, this is STSPN.com. Dave Morris, Ron Henthorn here for the Seattle Spartans against the Capital Pioneers Women's Football Alliance Pro Football. Good evening for football here.
Welcome to Goddard Stadium, Dave. This game is Seattle's first home contest since 2019, before wiped out by COVID in 2020. Spartans are looking to get into the Women's Football Alliance win column after a 12-6 opening loss on May 1st to Portland. Meanwhile, the Pioneers coming in here are 3-0, including a 29-6 road victory on May 22nd against South Dakota. Seattle's quarterback Michelle Walsh leads a run-first offense that racked up 220 yards, including 171 yards rushing against Portland. Welch has 49 yards passing and is WFA 12th ranked quarterback. Akeisha Dobbins, number 12 out there, will be the team's leading receiver with 35-yard highlight catch against Portland. Nicole Pelham, number 21, is the Spartans' leading rusher with 67 yards on 15 carries, and including their touchdown run against Portland. And running back Brandy Cavanaugh added 56 yards on 12 carries. On the defensive side, we look for Della Sartor, who had 10 solo tackles and a 36-yard interception return, while linebacker Tammy Johnson and defensive linewoman Amanda Henry Mendoza each have a sack and a fumble. So players to watch for the Spartans are the quarterback Walsh and Pelham, Dobbins, and Gomez, and Girton.
Okay.
So let's see what happens out here today. 6 p.m. is supposed to be the kickoff time here, Dave, and we'll see if we can have some fun happen for the fans out here tonight.
Absolutely. Nice little crowd. Capital Pioneers, you got a great game. The undefeated Capital Pioneers, 3-0, racked up a couple of big wins against the South Dakota Snow Leopards. Portland Shockwaves, that was nip and tuck all the way, 6-0, the final. So a single score there. They're a little bit more of a pass-first team. Elizabeth Mesa, 400 yards passing, 31 for 82. So 38% completion rate, about 13 yards per catch, though. So they're throwing down the field. And her quarterback rating is 50.1, so pretty good. On the ground, Maribel Gomez and Willie Lee Missouri, both over 100 yards for the Pioneers as they try to keep their record perfect.
Well, look, this will be an interesting game because, as you just said, Portland kept them to 6 points here, and Portland only beat the Seattle team here 12-6, and I think that went into overtime at the end of the game. So this could be a defensive game for all we know tonight, Dave.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see. I think for Seattle, definitely Coach Rook's going to it's a run-first kind of offense. I think they're going to go as far as Nicole Pelham can take them, frankly, on the ground.
I think we're taking a moment on the field now for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay. Players lining up here. Here we go. Looks like we're set up. We're just kind of waiting for the opening announcements here from the in-stadium announcers. And we'll step away.
Sports Physical Therapy. Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue. A Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
many cameras you got?
Living Well Clinics, located in Marysville and Monroe, serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartans sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartans sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person.
And welcome back to Goddard Stadium here on STSPN.com. Dave Morris from CollegeAthleticAdvisor.com. Ron Henthorn here today for the Seattle Spartans against the Capital Pioneers. We want to take a moment and thank our sponsors here today as we make sure we don't miss anybody. We have Restore, Hawkeye Real Estate, Marteam Photography, JDT General Contracting, Eagle Pest Eliminators. Need my glasses for this one. IT Granite, NeuroStim TMS Centers, FSA Full Spectrum Athlete, SPT.com, SportsPTCenters.com, Velocity Sports, Living Well Clinics, Arena Sports, Kids Corner Childcare, Sports Decals, Glazier Clinics, presented by CoachCom, Team Builder, Secret, KT Tape, 11 Sports, Wilson Zenith, Coors Light, and Prismatic Solutions. So as both teams get ready to go here.
That's a lot of sponsors, Dave.
Yep. Well, you want to run a professional football league, you gotta have some support.
Speaking of support down there on the field, wearing the white hat is the head referee Sather. Helping him out down there, the umpire will be Cordall, head linesman Guffey, line judge Roan, field judge Baker, side judge Leach, and the back judge is Baker. Good crew out there tonight, and we'll see how they survive in this nice sunny day here in the Everett area.
Hopefully they brought some sunscreen. What a beautiful day here in Everett. If the Spartans were going to wait 2 years for a home game, they got perfect weather for it.
So a lot of these girls are going both ways on offense and defense here tonight. So be interesting to see how they hold up in this nice, hot, sunny weather. I guess it's the first game they've played in this kind of a condition. So,
absolutely. I bet they're going to enjoy it a little bit versus rain, sleet, and everything else here. So that'll be a positive. Looks like Seattle's going to be kicking off to Capital. Capital out of Salem, Oregon.
Salem, the capital of Oregon?
Yep.
That's probably why they're called the Capitals.
There you go.
Funny how that works out, huh?
Can't sneak anything by you, can I?
No, you can't.
There you go. Kicking off today, number 23, Phaedra Keaton, a running back from Everett. So a local woman kicks off here for the Spartans from the 35-yard line. Back deep for Capital. We've got number 17. And number 17, Megan Gerlach, and number 29, 17, Willow Lee, Missouri, and 29, Elise Gutierrez. Back deep, it's a short kick. Fielded, and she stood up immediately. Number 5, Elizabeth Meza, the quarterback, one of the short receivers on that kickoff. It'll be first down for Capital.
Tackle there by Brandy Kavanaugh.
And Mays is trying to figure out who should get the ball there. There we go. Then they get the tee off the field and get the special kicking ball off.
At the offensive ball here for the
40.
Capital Pioneers.
Yep, at the 49-yard line. They've got Meza under center here. I formation. Hand off to number 7. I think that's Kennedy, around end. She's brought down, but not till there's a big gain. Down inside the 35-yard line, and I believe there's a little laundry on the field.
Brought down by Tammy Johnson down there after they're moving the flag, or moving the yards up for.
The referees are telling them not to move. I think this one's coming back.
Yeah, well, the linesmen probably haven't been out here for a while, and they should know not to move until they're given the word by the referee. But they'll learn too. This will be the first game for a while.
Everybody's going back. So, offensive hold on Capital. So far, they gained a yard on that holding penalty.
Well,
is it first down over at the 50 now? Okay.
You got me on where that penalty came. I thought it would go from the line of scrimmage, but.
Yeah, well, they're going to say 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. So most of it came back. Handoff again. Well, they tried the right the first time, and now the left. She gets around end. Brought down by McDonald, I believe. Yep. That's 88. Sabrina McDonald with the tackle, and 2 I formation sweeps. And they're at the Capital Pioneers at the 32-yard line here. Seattle's going to have to figure out how to deal with the stretched field here. And
little 18-yard gain there for them.
Yeah, Jennifer Kennedy, two good carries to start the game. Another pitch out to Kennedy again. If they this time, Seattle forces it inside. She stopped after about a 3-yard gain. That time the Spartans did a terrific job setting the edge there, forcing her inside.
There was Keaton in there on the tackle on that one. So far, like a running game, we haven't seen the ball in the air yet, Dave.
No, I think, if you're Capital, you want to establish the run. Meza is able to throw it, but I think, if you can pitch it and gain 15 yards every, 2 out of the 3 times, I'd keep pitching it to start with. 4-3 set. There's an inside run. A little bit of a delay. And Kennedy's taken down, but not until she crosses the 20-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 19 for Capital.
Actually, Garado kind of got in her way there and took her down. She hadn't been in the way, she'd have run right over her.
They made the play. It was a nice little inside move there from Capital. They've been pretty slick, 2 I formation sweeps and then a little delay inside. Now Kennedy's going to get a well-deserved break here.
Well, 2 first downs so far for the Pioneers.
Little 44 defense here. Press man on the outsides for Seattle. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a play action here. Nope. There's a little handoff. Back to the right side. And McDonald comes over, finish that tackle. Number 2, Carrie Stevens, slowed her down, but
good things you got there to finish it. They got second down from the
2nd and 2 at the 11 here for Capitals. Meza checks with her coach and now going to communicate the play to the team.
So far, the Pioneers look unstoppable on the ground here, making yards on almost every play.
Yeah, they've been able to chew up. They've had only one run that was less than 8 yards. Little communication there. Now the throw in the end zone. Number 8 and touchdown. Catherine Girton with the catch from Independence, Oregon. When that ball got thrown, it looked like she was really well covered. She got a little bit of a hand on that defensive back and created some separation. And it's a quick 6-0 lead for Capital. Looks like they're going to go for 1 here. Caitlin Huffman's going to line up to kick the extra point.
Let's see if she can kick it that far. Nope.
A little bit of a low snap. And
that was a good idea.
Yeah.
She had Elizabeth Meza wide open there on the goal line. And
I think Finneran.
Oh, was it Kinner?
I think it was Finneran.
Oh, I mean, I thought it was
16. I thought it was 16.
Well, it was one of them.
Okay. She couldn't quite come up with that ball. I don't know if she was an eligible receiver on that play either. But Seattle will take it 6-0 to start the game. And they're going to have to get the kick return team on here for and Capital's going to be kicking off. They've got a pretty big team out here to take the kickoff. They're going to have to sort that out. I don't think they're allowed to run that many people at a time. Oh, there they go. Now they're getting sorted out. Thought they were going to try to run the 12 play. It's really hard to defend the 12 play.
Who was that? Who was it that caught that pass in the end zone there? Was that Girton?
Yeah, that was Catherine Girton.
Yeah.
Number 8 from Independence, Oregon. And now 00 Alyssa Flores. She's the up back, and she's going to kick off here. Looks like it's going to be a left-footed kickoff. And Seattle doesn't like what they're seing, and it's a timeout.
Didn't have the team up on the 45-yard line there where they should have been, so formation.
Rod's going to.
I don't know if that would have resulted in a penalty or not, but we got a timeout here.
Coach Wright's going to review that with them, and they'll get ready. They'll get ready to return this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard after having a bunch of time off and only one game, and then try to get your practices in and figure out where we're supposed to be all the time. So,
well, and nothing like a little COVID to slow everything down. It's hard to go over all your kickoff stuff on Zoom.
Yeah, it sure is. There was figured out right now, though. So.
Yeah, now they're ready. I think they got to slide. They're going to need to slide right a little bit, but they've got it. Back deep. I'm looking. Is that number 2 back there? Is that
2 or 3?
Carrie Steves? Back deep. Yep. Carrie Steves back deep for the Spartans here. And we'll take a second shot here. Flores is looking left-footed. I think Seattle. It really sounds like the scouting report is this is going to be an onside kick.
Well,
Coach, you can hear Coach Wright.
What's a short, quick kick? Yeah.
Reminding his team, hey, let's watch the short kick. And honestly, I mean, that's, statistically, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh, she's got it.
No short kick there. It bounces down to the 15. Steves fields it about the 14-yard line. Takes it on the short side and out of bounds. It's 27.
Nice
First
kickoff.
and 10.
Yeah. Well, let's see what the Spartans can do with a ball and offensive here. See if they can answer back here.
Yeah, well, there's certainly been a run-heavy drive for Capital, and then they finished it off with a little pass play. So 1-for-1 passing for a touchdown. That's a pretty good quarterback rating for Elizabeth Meza.
Yeah. 1-for-1's 100%, isn't it?
100% and a touchdown, so you can't do any better than that.
No.
And Seattle gets the lineup set as number 77, Samantha Sutton, checks out.
We've got Michelle Walsh is in that quarterback, right?
Yep, a little wishbone behind her. It's definitely a run-heavy thing here. And they hand off to the tailback there. Picks up about a yard up the middle. A little deception there. They were kind of fake left. Not sure who actually ran that. Steves was a decoy. Number 23. Phaedra Keaton, I think, was the up back, and then the handoff went to the next back there, 20.
See if we can get a closer look this time.
I think that was Nicole Pelham with the run. Now in the I formation, a little more spread. Another handoff to Pelham. Pelham this time finds a seam She's out close to a first down. We'll see where the spot is. It looks like.
I think they should give it to her.
Yeah, I think they did. Left foot, right foot. It's going to be very close. They're saying third down. Third down and nope, first down.
Yeah,
first down.
I was going to say, based on my view, we're right.
Yeah,
we're
look
dead
like
in line with it. So
referees are doing a good job staying on top of the chain gang. You know, it's the first home game in 2 years. The chain gang's a little out of practice too. They're getting them set this time. This time out of the pistol. Little pitch to Pelham. She gets through the line. There's a lot of good penetration. She does well to get a yard on that play. Capital was in the backfield pretty quickly.
taken down by Maria Rivera there after she got past the line of scrimmage a little bit.
Walsh checks in on the play from Rod Wright, and now actually from her offensive coordinator, I believe. I think that's Steve. Is that Steve Rooks, the offensive coordinator?
Don't know.
Let's see. And we got a player down for Seattle. It's going to be an official's timeout.
At the quarterback?
No, it's Pelham.
Pelham.
Pelham's going to have to come off for a play here. She tried to play through it. She's had 3 pretty big tackles already. And Coach Wright says she's all right, but I think I don't know what the WPA rule is. They may make her come out for a play. Nope. Looks like we're okay.
They'd have to burn a timeout in that, wouldn't you?
I would think. Every level has its own, or every league has some in-house rules, and rules about substitutions and when trainers come on the field are definitely in that category. I think the referees are talking to Coach right now about it.
Looks like they're
Number 3, Brandy Kavanaugh is going to come in for Pelham if she can
keep from running over her own players.
She got Ashley Gerardo. Gerardo's a tough tackler, you know. She got up, and Pelham looks like she got kind of hit in the stomach there.
Yeah.
So now they're going to rewind the clock. 9:47 to go in the first quarter, 2nd and 9. And it looks like Seattle's top runner is going to need a little bit of a break here. I'll tell you, I'm watching her body language. If she comes back in after one play, she is one tough hombre.
She's walking pretty good on the sidelines right now.
She is. I think they did have to burn a timeout.
I would think so.
No, I think they're cleaning turf.
Cleaning turf?
Yep. I don't think she was feeling well after getting hit.
I think she was
I think she left a little
leaving her lunch.
Yep, something like that. All right, so we've rinsed off the turf and we're ready to play. Here we go.
Sanitized. Okay, that'll be official timeout then. Probably won't be charged against Seattle.
Something like that. Yep. Always a little different. Pelham, she's walking okay. She's in the tent right now. We'll see. 2nd and 9. Number 23, Phaedra Keaton behind Walsh now. Trips left. And it's a sweep. And 0-0. Ashley Flores sniffed that out. And number 28, Ashley Gerardo, had nowhere to go. Yep. It's going to be 3rd down and 13 for the Spartans. Walsh going to have to think about a pass play here.
This would be the time to do it if you could.
Well, I don't know. You know, the old George Allen philosophy is this is the perfect time for a draw play.
Yeah.
He also came from there's only, when you throw the ball, 3 things can happen and 2 are bad.
And the draw play almost is.
And there's the handoff, and Spartans are met at the line by Capital, and it's going to be 4th down and 12. Pickup of 1 is going to be a little short for him. Walsh says, do we kick this? Pelham checks back in. Now, see, this is where the statistics say, you know what, go for it. but not sure that's how they're going to go.
Well,
Kavanaugh runs off.
if it was 5 or 6 yards, I would kind of go ahead with that, but I'm not sure I'd do with this and see what they line up to do here.
Walsh
They're lined up to go for it.
I formation. Pelham is the deep back. See what they do.
There we're
Little
going.
pitch. And Pelham gets grabbed in the backfield and loses a yard. And Capital's going to take over at the Seattle 34-yard line.
Well, good effort by Seattle there to try to make something happen on 4th down, but good field position here for
Yeah, that's tough. I mean,
Pioneers.
they've been running out of that I formation, and Capital's just been able to do a lot of things in the middle of the field for them. And it's pretty tough in the trenches there.
Yep, not getting too much movement off the line there.
No, now they're going to have to stand up. And, with most players in the league playing both ways, now you just had a hard time moving them on offense, and now you've got to stand up to them defensively.
And Capital with only 19 players on their whole team here, so they're going to work pretty hard tonight.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of change up between offense and defense. Little
Oh.
quick slant. Meza finds number 2, Caitlin Huffman, over the middle, and first down, the 21-yard line. Capital just picks up right where they left off.
Taken down by actually Gerardo there, but she was wide open on that slant pass.
Well, it was a quick play. It was a good little play.
Looks like it could do that anytime they want. They don't figure out how to stop it.
Well,
pretty
Garner's
soon.
going to have to be on the inside of her, and then that's going to put some pressure on number. That's going to put pressure on that safety, 88. I mean,
Yep.
if she gets on the inside, she's got to watch the outside because they're pressed so high.
They like
Another one, Meza. She's got a player open. Couldn't quite connect. Number 12, Akeisha Dobbin from Tacoma, was defending on the play. Got a little bit of a hand up, and
I think she distracted her a little bit there.
Catherine Girton caught a ball in almost the same place for a touchdown on the first drive. Couldn't quite come up with that one. But Meza, she's been able to get in that shotgun and had some time to look, and she's got receivers.
2nd and 10 with 7:20 left to go in this first period here today.
Now 28, Maribel Gomez is next to her in the shotgun. Meza's going to throw again. Quick out. She was not on the same page as I think number 2. Is that Huffman again?
I think she had to get rid of that one a little quicker than she wanted to.
I don't think. Actually, I'm wrong. It's 20. I can't see her. 29. It's 29. Alyssa Gutierrez.
Oh, she was throwing to, yeah.
Yeah, and Gutierrez wasn't quite ready for that one. Good
Looked
pressure
to
from Seattle. Now it's 3rd and 10. Now you've got a passing down here. Looks like Seattle's going to continue. They're going to stay in that press man. 4-3, tight on the corners. 88, Bridget O'Connell, playing in that deep spot, has a lot of responsibility.
I'd look for him to throw it again here.
Yep, and
They didn't.
Handoff, off tackle on the left side, and she's not going to get the first down. She's got a teammate signaling, and she's about 2 yards short.
Yeah.
I like the optimism, though.
Taken down there by 22 and 30. That was Cooper and Johnson on the tackle.
Did a good job, Maribel Gomez, on the little draw play there. So you get to that passing down, and in the Women's Professional Alliance, it looks like that's a draw play kind of down. And she got pretty far. They're going to go for it here, it looks like.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Although they got a kicker who can kick it that far if they wanted to go for the 3.
Yep, trips wide right, out of the shotgun. Meza takes a step back, and there's a flag. I think they're going to call pass interference on number 12 here, Akeisha Dobbin, away from the play.
Oh,
That's a tough call.
I think she grabbed Gurdon.
She's looking at coach saying, "Who me?" And referee says,
Then they weren't even looking this direction.
No.
The whole play was the other way the whole time.
"Yep." Coach says, "Why are you doing that?" I think they're going to call defensive holding. Yeah, let's see what they do.
Well, it should be
A first down. I mean, it's an automatic first down anyway.
at least 5 yards in the first down, I would think. We'll figure out what the right rule is here.
They're going to walk it off.
Well, it's half the distance. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm wrong. It's not defensive holding. It's something else. I don't understand how it could be pass interference because they didn't throw the ball there.
Whatever the penalty was, it was half the distance of the goal. So
yeah, out of the eye.
First down.
Number 7, Kennedy back in the game. Kennedy this time does not get a lot of headway there. 54.
Yeah, good tackle.
Yep. Amanda Henry Mendoza makes the tackle. She got nowhere. 2nd and goal at the 7. Seattle here, they've made it a slog for Capital. Capital got the ball in great field position.
Yeah, Capital's made most of the yardage on the little sweep on the outside, so I'm looking for them to go outside.
Seems like it would be a good idea. Now they've got 17. They have a new tailback, Willow, Missouri, in that I formation for the pitch. A little bit difficulty on the handoff. There's the pitch. She's got room on the outside if she can get there.
And she did.
She just hit the afterburners, had the angle. And Willow, Missouri with the touchdown.
Well, they called the play we thought they were going to call.
Yep. Well, Mesa did a good job because she got caught a little bit on the snap and managed to get control of the ball, make the pitch, and Missouri just hit the afterburners. Caitlin Huffman's going to take another shot at this on the extra point. And the snap's high again. This time they get it down, but
didn't happen.
No, and I'll tell you, it was really close. Yep, there's going to be roughing the kicker. They're going to get another chance. Number 12, Dobbin again, really enthusiastic, but bumped the kicker.
Bumped her hard. She's still down.
And now they're going to move the ball half the distance to the goal. And now this could get interesting. Now, do you have her kick it again? They've had a lot of trouble with these extra points. They may say, you know what, let's just pitch it, get 2.
Yeah, just.
No, they're going to
put it back in Missouri's hands again.
I think.
Put it back in Missouri's hands and head for Kansas. How about that?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if I was Huffman, I'd say, hey, Coach, let me kick this one through.
Kickers always say that.
Let's see if we can get that snap down just a little bit, and I'll get this up there. Because she just never got the holder did a great job getting that ball down, but it messes up your rhythm, and she couldn't quite get it. There you go. Ball's down, kick is up.
I think she got it.
And she got it right through. 13-0, 5:29 to go in the first quarter, and Seattle has it all to do here as they get ready to receive the kickoff for the second time this afternoon. Carrie Steve's going to check in, I think, to be the deep back on this kickoff. Seattle needs a little bit of a spark here. It's been all Capital so far. Great game. Capital's put on a clinic, running that little sweep out of the eye. Looked like old-time USC,
Well, right now, Capital sure has the edge on the running game here. So see if they can settle things down here for Seattle Spartans and move the ball a little bit better this time.
Yeah, you'd say, if they weren't playing both ways, you'd say, hey, they need to keep the defense off the field a little bit. But it's the same guys. So it's not quite that, but yeah, some momentum and just getting a chance to get off some blocks, I think, really helps Seattle here.
And it's, I don't know, it was 70 degrees when we got here tonight, and the sun is still shining down there in that field. So it's you got all that gear on. You're not going to, last too long unless you're in really good shape.
Yeah, you're going to have to work at it. Here's Alyssa Flores going to kick this. Her first kickoff, pretty effective.
Yeah, she kicked
left-footed kick.
Yeah.
And
pick it up and go.
Fielded. Phaedra Keaton.
Got it back to the 45.
Phaedra Keaton with that return, and good field position for Seattle here. Good stuff for Seattle. They get a chance to start their offense sort of out of the shadow of their own goalpost this time.
That'll be a good thing.
Not sure. There was a little discussion with the official there. Not sure what they were asking about. Seattle steps to the line. Capital with a very late substitution coming on the field. I think inside handoff. Number 3, Brandy Kavanaugh, got spun around, and I think they're going to give her a yard on that one. Yep, they're going to give her a yard.
Yeah, couldn't get very far past Elise Gutierrez there, though.
2nd and 9. I think it's going to be really hard for Seattle to run between the tackles tonight.
So far, it looks that way, right?
Well, I think they're just giving up some size and athleticism there in the middle of the park. I mean, they're great, but they're just having a tough time. Flores and a couple other inside players there for Capital. Now you got 4 wide here out of the shotgun. Dobbin in motion. There's the handoff. Capital read that really well.
She got maybe 5, though, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She turned it into a good game. Tanika Brown read that all the way, stepped out, set the edge, and Dobbin turned inside anyway. 3rd and 5 here for the Spartans. See what Michelle Walsh can do here.
Still back in the shotgun here.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe more of a pistol here with 2 backs. Yeah.
Pistol, yeah.
And
the pitch. She can
short
get around
pitch.
the corner.
And Dobbin looking around, and now
she's covered up by 3 white shirts there.
Yep, she lost the 5 yards she got on the last play. It's going to be 4th down and 10. I think Seattle's going to go for it again. Substitutions here.
Sir Cooper came in. I'm not sure who else came in there. Looks like they need. Samantha Sutton's back in there.
I think they need one more. 3, 6. Yeah. No, they got it. I just can't count.
You gotta count fast and keep moving around.
Nope, I was right.
No,
there you go.
No, you were right. She's wrong.
She came on up, and there's the punt.
Good bounce.
Takes a good bounce, but it's picked up by Willow, Missouri in the open field. That is not good for Seattle. Missouri cuts back across the field.
Look out.
And This is going to be a foot race, and Seattle is going to be saved by the bell here.
Yep, got some.
85 got a little enthusiastic there and hit Akeisha Dobbin from dead behind.
She's still
That's
down,
a clip.
too.
Yeah, I think she's going to be okay, but that was a clip.
We had all 3 refs throwing flags out here. I think they were all for the same offense.
Yeah, I think she did. It was one of those where, Missouri cut back, and it was just as she broke into the open field, and you can see it's wide open in there. Dobbin's going to get up. She's all right. Or, I'm sorry, that's not Dobbin. That's Nicole Pelham. She's had a tough day.
Anytime you get hit from behind, it's not going to feel good.
No. Well, especially after she didn't feel so good about 3 plays ago.
Yeah.
Now this was going to move her back.
It should be 15 yards from the
I'm a little confused.
yellow hankies there, right?
There they go. Now they're marking it off. They fooled the line crew a little bit here.
Only went back 10 yards.
Okay, so illegal block in the back, 10 yards, not a clip.
Yep.
Okay.
10 yards is going to put the ball in midfield.
Yeah, right at the 50. Seattle, you send that punt out there, and Missouri, if she gets in the open field, she's fast.
Yep. Once she got around the corner, she was gone. Didn't really need to block anybody. Let her go.
Yep, it was too bad because, I'm sure Tanika Brown's going to hear about that. She made a great play though to turn that jet sweep inside on 3rd down, playing on defense. Capital here, getting somebody off right at the last second. And there's the handoff. Oh, missed tackle. Seattle did a great job getting in the backfield, and they still get there.
Yep.
Way better penetration from the Spartans. 5-yard loss. Going to be 2nd and 15.
That was Patricia O'Connell getting back there, making them lose 5 yards.
There you go.
Looks like Spartans are getting a little excited here.
Well, yeah. If Seattle can get that kind of penetration, I mean, there's no reason you can't make up a 13-0 deficit.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
But it starts with stopping these guys.
Clock running at 2:20 right now in this first period here. See if Seattle can hold them right here at this point and then turn around and face them into the sun.
There you go.
The setting sun.
Mesa out of the I formation here. Hands off to the deep back. And that's not going anywhere either.
Nope, got to cut back to the line of scrimmage.
22 Angel Snyder, I think that is. Is that right? Yep.
Taken down there by Brandy Kavanaugh. With a little help from her friends.
Yep. Now they're going to bring in 28, Maribel Gomez, who's had a little more success running the ball. Mesa gets the play here.
So you're the linebacker. You're going to key on her. Is that right?
I would think. It's 3rd and 14 though.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to throw it. Oh, they might. They've been
Yeah,
pretty good at throwing. They could.
Out of the shotgun, Gomez, they're either going to, they're split 2 wide on each side.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep, looks like a throwing down. And
Like
first thing Mesa did is see if she could draw everybody off sides. Let's see, was there movement, or is this going to be against Seattle? And
it looks like Seattle's going to give up 5 right here.
So you go from 3rd and 14 to 3rd and 9. We'll see if that changes anything for the Pioneers here.
Shouldn't.
Capital steps in, and Tanika Brown back in the game.
One change of player, but I don't think they changed the play.
No, it doesn't look like it. They're in the same formation. Quick throw out on the right, and an open field. Great tackle, one-on-one there by number 59, Patricia O'Connell.
Patricia was right on her all the way, so she wasn't going anywhere.
No, that play had no chance really. I mean, Mesa kind of got her eyes on the receiver the whole way, and Seattle had that covered. 35 seconds left in the quarter. 4th and 10, and Alyssa Flores is back. She's going to, I would think, punt the heck out of this ball. And now 88, Sabrina McDonald drops back. Flores does punt it. It goes over her head.
That's going to go all the way to the end zone.
And it does. Be a touchback.
Flag on the play? Yep, there's a flag on the play.
Huh.
So somebody was offsides one way or the other. We'll see what
We'll see if it's offsides or there's an illegal man downfield on the punt as she was getting ready to kick it.
There's the signal
Offsides.
offside Seattle.
And now it's going to be 4th and 5 or 4th and 4. Does that change anything for Capital? 10 seconds left in the quarter with the clock stopped. Capital's going to have a little bit of a conversation now.
Yeah, I think I'd still punt it. Although they got a pretty good lead.
Did they turn? They may have declined the penalty here. I can't tell. What are they doing? And it looks like the way Capital's responding, looks like they declined the penalty and said, "You guys can have it at the 20. Let's go."
Okay.
And there goes the chain gang. Yep, there we go.
Good observation there, Dave. Not what I would have done, but that's what they did.
Yep.
So 10 seconds for Seattle to try their first play down there on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they got one more play in, and then they'll switch ends. Got to get the right ball in there. And coming in a little bit late there, number 69, Inez Cuevas.
They do that in high school too as well. They change the ball from team to team. Get your own team ball in there. Maybe that's how you decide.
One's a little flat. Is that the idea?
I don't know. Get more air in one or less air in one. Who knows?
Out of the I formation, 1st down. Little pitch, and Pelham didn't have a lot of chance there. Alyssa Flores.
Yeah. Put her down hard.
Yeah, threw her down.
But she's going to get it back to the 12.
It's going to be a loss of 8 on the play.
That should be the end of the first period here.
Yep.
And they're not signaling it, but the clock is signaling it.
Yep, I think they're going to change sides here. They're writing things down. Now they're pointing, so I think they're going to switch sides.
There they finally
I'm going to
figured it
check
out.
with the boys in the truck here. Is this when we go to break?
I think it's a good idea.
There we go. Well, we'll be back the second quarter after this.
Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartans sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartans sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person. Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
And welcome back on STSPN.com here with the Seattle Spartans against the Capital Pioneers. Dave Morris and Ron Henthorn here at Goddard Stadium. Start the second quarter. Seattle 2nd and 18.
Let's see if Seattle can come alive here. We're down deep in their own territory here.
Had a great defensive sequence there.
First Seattle pass,
and it's picked off. Intercepted by number 8, Catherine Girton. Now they're going to rule.
Oh,
it is. Yep.
It did, yeah.
That's a catch.
Interesting signal by the referee there. It looked like he was signaling no catch. He was signaling timeout, I guess.
So Michelle Walsh throws her 3rd interception of the season there on her first pass of the game. Is that right?
That's the first pass, yeah.
Yep.
So Capital Pioneers, good field position here down deep in Seattle territory on the 27-yard
line, yeah, 1st and 10. Put some pressure on the Spartans' defense here. Seattle had their best sequence. They really stuffed Capital.
Yeah, I like that pass. It just was just a little bit off the mark. So.
Yeah, and honestly, if Girton's a two-way player, she's their best receiver, so not the person you want to have the ball around. Meza, a little bit of a delayed handoff. That's not going anywhere either. Angel Snyder again. Haven't seen Jennifer Hardline. A big sack from number 59, Patricia O'Connell.
Patricia just came through there like there was an open lane for her to run in. So it's still going to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Capital was thinking there. You know, you end up with 3rd and short. You've been running those little sweeps, and certainly you can pick up 1, right?
Yeah.
They get cute.
But now it looks like based on where I didn't think it's 4th and 11 out there now. I don't understand what happened.
Well, no, that was right because it was 3rd and 13.
Okay.
Yeah, 27 was where that's where they got possession on the interception.
Right. Okay.
So 4th and long, now they get to throw it again. Trips left. Meza steps back. Under pressure, she's got a receiver.
She was open too.
She got some separation, but I think Girton had turned inside and then had to kind of turn around to the outside. That was where the space was. It was a good throw by Meza, but that would have been a really tough catch.
Would have been. It's a turnover.
Seattle turned the ball over. They ended up gaining 10 yards. 15 yards, actually. First down.
Right on there.
They're at the 12. Now they're at the 27. First down. All right. And you're only, if you're Seattle, heck, you're only down 13-0. One good drive, and you got Capital on the run here.
Early in the game, early in the season, you figure things out here.
Well, they've certainly figured it out defensively. Capital, they started the first 2 drives for Capital. They looked like there was no way to stop them. And they've been firmly in reverse gear ever since. I formation here behind Walsh. Hand off to Pelham.
You got a couple up the middle.
It is tough sledding for Seattle in between the tackles. 2-yard gain.
She's done it by Desi Manti.
Number 12, Akeisha Dobbin back in the game. Dobbin's been she's an interesting athlete when they can get her the ball in space. She's been dangerous for Seattle. And Pelham as well. Now they're in the shotgun, more of a pistol, I guess. See what they can do.
Get their second pass off here.
I think this is a pitch. Yep.
Got the cut.
And fumble. Ball's down, and looks like Capital got on it first. Let's see. Yep. First down, Capital at the 26-yard line.
Well, let's see if Seattle can hold them again. They held them last time. The girl's still down on the ground there, trying to figure out how to get up.
Yeah, who's got the ball there?
Looked like it was 22. Ended up
22, Angel Snyder.
Yeah.
Sort of a running back linebacker. It's going to be first down at the 26, so Capital gains a yard on the exchange. Gets another set of downs. The Spartans just going to have to hold again. Short field. That hasn't bothered them so far.
Nope.
Snyder in the back of the I formation here.
Big running play here.
Yep. Right behind Angel Alyssa Flores. Looks like a gain of 2 on the play. That's tough. Both these teams, they're tough up front.
Yeah, not running much over the middle at all. It's basically those sweeps and slants.
Yeah, and Capital, they ran those sweeps, gained some yardage, and they've kind of gone away from that. They're
lulling Seattle into a false sense of security here.
That's one theory.
That's one theory. Yeah, you're not buying that either. Right?
No, not really. Here's Meza again.
There's the pitch.
Yep, and that's going the exact. That time they tried to run the sweep. Yeah. She's going to go off script here. Still running sideways. Gets some blocks out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Wow.
Going to be 3rd and short. Man, she made something out of nothing there. Seattle did a great job.
Here's a 2 or 3 yard loss turned into a 8-9 yard gain.
Absolutely. Snyder earned that one. She gained 8, but she ran about 40.
The whole width of the field, yeah, twice.
This was an NFL game. She'd be over there getting oxygen after that one.
Yeah, well, she may want it now.
Maybe. I think she did get a break, actually. Looks like number 28, Maribel Gomez.
Looks like they're going to set the run up again here.
Yep, this time they're probably going right up the middle. Nope, yep. A little delay, that was a bad idea.
I think that was a busted play. I don't think that's what they intended to do there.
Well, Kanetta Murray decided that, you know what, you can go for it on 4th down if you want. It's going to be 4th and 6.5 here.
Kanetta stepped in there and messed that up good.
Yeah, that was, well, the Spartans, ever since the second drive, they've had great penetration. That was, we were saying, how come they didn't go to a sweep? Coach heard us, tried to run a sweep. They ended up, that was their best play, but it wasn't because they did a great job executing it. It was just, Angel Snyder running for her life there.
Well, here's Seattle holding them again. This is 4th down. They are definitely going to throw this one, I'm sure. Let's see.
4th and long, trips left. Looks like it, although, Maribel Gomez, nope. There's the throw. And had an open receiver, number 16 on the wheel route there. Rebecca Finneran. And
Rebecca was open, just kind of overthrew her a little bit.
Well, they ran a really, they ran everybody else, cleared out all the receivers who they've thrown to. And then Finneran on that little wheel. And Meza had all the time in the world, couldn't quite connect. And Seattle, 2 turnovers in the second quarter, in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. And you know what?
They held them.
Yeah, still 13-0. Still 1 drive away.
About the same place they started this quarter.
Yeah, that time they lost 4 yards on the deal. But 1st and 10, back in the I formation, Pelham, the deep back. Dobbin out wide on the left. This would be a great time for a play-action pass, to be honest. I think Walsh, she can throw. And, you figure Capital's going to get penetration here. Nope, little handoff off tackle. And Pelham, man, she's earning it the hard way.
Didn't get by 0-0 there, Alyssa Flores.
No, all that running in the middle, Alyssa Flores is
she's a lot to get by.
She reminds me of Dave Butts, used to play for the what's now the Washington football team with no name.
Yeah.
And, you just couldn't really run up the middle when he was standing there. And Alyssa Flores is doing the same thing. You can set the edge. She just sets the middle. And Seattle's in tight and trying to out-muscle. And, Capital's running what's essentially a 53 defense. A little bootleg. They got a receiver open and couldn't quite connect there.
Just a little bit short of the pass.
Pass was a little short. Dobbin couldn't come up with it. Well defended there. I think that was number 2, Caitlin Huffman.
Caitlin Huffman came in to.
She was happy to nick Dobbin there too, because Dobbin Hit her while she was kicking, which is never any fun.
You think there was a revenge method there?
No, well, I don't know. I'm sure she enjoyed breaking it up.
Yep.
But that was a great little play from Seattle. And well done, Walsh. That had all the deception. Capital bid on that. She got outside.
She was open plenty. Just a little late on the pass, a little short on the pass. Probably do something like that again.
Yep, this time it's going to be that little sweep. Dobbin cuts it back inside. Gets over the 30 to the 31. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Decision time for the Spartans.
Well, we haven't seen a punt yet. I'm not sure they've got a punter out there.
Yeah, I think Coach Wright's going to – they punted once. They subbed in and punted. This doesn't look like it, though. This looks like up, and I think is Capital. Somebody's calling timeout. Timeout. Up. Timeout Capital. They're going to talk about it. I think I think Seattle's going to probably go for it here. And we're going to thank our sponsors one more time. Restore, Hawkeye Real Estate Group, Martine Photography, JDT General Construction, Eagle Pest Eliminators, Granite by IT, NeuroStim TMS Centers, FSA Full Spectrum Athlete, SportsPTCenters.com, Velocity, Living Well, Arena Sports, and Kids Corner Childcare. Also, the Women's Football Alliance sponsors, Sports Decals, Glazier Clinics, Team Builders, Secret, KT Tape, 11 Sports, Wilson, Zenith, Coors Light, and Prismatic Solutions.
Gotta get some Coors Light up here, Dave.
Sounds good. Go. Sounds like a good idea, except for the drive back to Olympia for me at the end of the game.
Yeah. We'll have to wait till we get home for that Coors Light.
There you go.
Nice, refreshing brew on a warm summer day like this, which looks like summer out here, but it's not yet.
This is the unofficial beginning of summer, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
High formation for the Spartans here. 4th down and short. Walsh, inside handoff to Pelham, and I think she's not quite going to make it. It's close. It's going to be close. I don't know if they give her forward progress. Let's see.
Might have to measure her. She's on like the 31.
It's needed to get to the 33, 32 and a half. Let's see where the ball ends up. No, they're taking the ball off the field. I think
she didn't make it.
Nope. She got to the 32. She needed to get to about the 32 and a half. It'll be 1st down Capital. It's been trench warfare down here right around between the 20 and the 35-yard line of Seattle.
Yeah, 9:15 left to go in this second period here. Let's see if Seattle can hold them again. They've done it twice. 3rd time's a charm, they say.
There you go. It's been nip and tuck. Turned into a defensive battle this quarter. Kennedy's back in the backfield here. Shotgun Mesa. Gets it.
Try
Looks
that
up.
Ooh,
that's picked off. Dobbin. Akeisha Dobbin. We keep calling her name. 1st down Seattle. The 25-yard line. 26-yard line.
Stopped him on the first play. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, a little pitch and catch. Mesa came in. When she misses high. And if you're going to miss high over the middle, that's good for defenses.
Sure is.
So 1st down Seattle at the 25-yard line. We'll see if Coach Rook can pull something out of his hat here, if we're going to kind of go back to the I formation here.
Yeah, another.
Looks like they're just, they're in that same formation tight. Capital's got a lot of players in the box. You're running right into the teeth of this defense.
Yep.
2-yard gain here for Pelham.
Hurting back into trying to get past Flores there. They're not doing too well doing that, but they got a couple on that one.
Yeah, 2-yard gain. Seattle's getting a pretty good push, but like they're so tight. They're playing 2 tight ends, high formation. I mean, if you look, Capital's got 9 players in the box there. Your quarterback's not blocking. You're going to have to come up with something. Now they're a little bit, they're back in, tight again. Split wide, I formation. There's the bootleg again. They've had some success with that. And unfortunately, Walsh, the one person who wasn't fooled was Alyssa Flores.
Unfortunately, Keisha Dobbs was going to be open down there if she could have sent it down this way. But
Walsh was trying to get loose and just Flores got a hold of her hand, and she couldn't get her hand up to throw it. Now she's down. I think that's always tough if you're a quarterback and somebody grabs your hand while you're throwing. You don't really like to see that.
Probably got a little bit of lack of oxygen there. She's getting up.
Yep, she looks like she's okay.
No, she's coming out, so.
Yep, now it's going to be 3rd and 11. And I think we're going to see Carrie Steves, the backup quarterback.
You're absolutely right.
Stanwood. It's a little bit of a change. You got a 5-foot, 100-pound quarterback back there.
You do a quarterback sweep run, huh?
Well, you know, Doug Flutie made a whole career of it, so.
It sometimes works.
Yep, well, they're back in that I formation again on 3rd and long. And
sweeper.
Little pitch, and that's not really going anywhere. It's going to be 4th down. They'll lose a couple. 4th and 14 now.
And right smack into the hands of Gutierrez.
Yep, and Steves comes out, and I think we're going to punt this one. They're counting players. Looks like Sabrina McDonald, the punter, is back deep here for. No, I'm sorry. It's not. She's not. Maybe.
It's 32 back there?
32.
32, 22, 32.
And here's the punt.
Hopefully get a
good
good
kick.
roll.
Gets a good roll over midfield, out of bounds, the 48. That's a really good punt, actually.
Yeah.
Because you just netted the 32 yards, and Will Lee, Missouri was back there, and the last thing you want to do is give her the ball in the open field. Best thing Seattle's had going for them, really, in the second quarter is that she hasn't touched the ball.
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest gain they've made on that punt.
Yeah, that was a heck of a return. Still 13-0, 6:55 to go in the half. And Seattle staying up tight here. Mesa back in the shotgun with Kennedy. He's been the effective rusher, one of the effective rushers for Capital. Another pass. This time she's got some time. Well, she had time for a second, and then the pocket collapsed. Seattle maybe wants to punt more, you know.
You got Janelle
90.
Olea
on the.
Yeah. Olea.
I think Olea. Yeah. Was on the sack there.
Yeah.
Loss of 7 on the sack. 2nd down, 17 for Capital. They've been firmly in reverse on offense here. Willie Missouri checks in now.
They've been trying to get that passing game going, and they haven't had a lot of success with it. If they keep going,
odds
are they're going to make it here pretty quick.
Well, here's the pitch. And Missouri tries to get out wide. That didn't work. Up. And no, she's going to get stuffed too.
Yeah.
Number 23, Phaedra. Is that Phaedra Keaton?
Basically Kavanaugh in the tackle, first one on that spot.
Well, Kavanaugh, 25. Kanetta Murray got in the backfield there and didn't let Missouri get going.
Yeah, right. She made
turned
it go
that
the other
inside,
way.
and
she's been responsible for making that loss happen.
Yep, and Capital now 3rd and 21. There's just not a lot of good plays for 3rd and 21.
I think one of them is a pass.
Maybe. Looks like they're going to try. They're going to get back in the I formation, try to hand it off again. And there's a little pitch, and Missouri.
Wow, good defense by
Seattle sniffed that one out. Number 25, Kanetta Murray, has decided that Willie Missouri is not going anywhere on that left side.
No way.
The minute she catches the ball, Murray grabs her.
And Kavanaugh was in there helping out as well.
4th down and 28 now? Is that right?
4th down and forever.
Yeah, 4th and 28, and if there was ever, even that guy in Arkansas punts on 4th and 28, right?
Right.
Missouri's going to be the up man. I wonder if Capital's thinking about doing some kind of fake. No, they're just getting her set. Flores.
No, they got to punt it.
Alyssa Flores, she can hit it.
Hopefully she'll get a good one off here.
Dobbin is back deep for Seattle. Low snap. Flores.
Bad kick.
She did a great job to hang on to it. Now Seattle needs to get away from that ball.
And that went on just inside the 40. She's going to give it to her on the 40.
39.
Yeah, he's marking.
Walsh is campaigning for the 39, but they're going to get it at the 40. That's a pretty friendly roll for a pretty friendly spot for Capital. Flores did a great job just to get that away from herself.
She did, yeah.
That she mishandled the snap, and Seattle had 3 players in the backfield there.
Well, for the second period, Seattle has moved the ball downfield, clear down into.
I'm wondering if they should just punt this and then go stuff Capital again around the 20. They've defensively Capitals had no for as well as they moved the ball in the first quarter. They switched ends and they look like they're going uphill.
After that early start out here by Capital, the defense has come into play on both teams, like you said. You thought it might be here earlier. So.
Yeah, well. They listened to you. They tried to run those sweeps. They just didn't get anywhere. Straight backwards. Now Walsh, I formation. Gets her line all set here. Now they've got everybody on the line.
Directing traffic. Oh, nice
pitch to Pelham. She's got room.
That's the best run Pelham's had for a while. She's
a 5-yard gain.
Yep.
It's just tough sledding there. Capital's got a lot of players in the box. That play ran about as perfectly as you can. They kicked out, set up a lane for her. There's just a lot of Pioneer bodies in white jerseys, in between the tackles.
A little hurry up offense here for Seattle.
Good idea. Another pitch. Pelham cuts inside.
Maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, got maybe 1 more yard there. 3rd down and 4. See what the Spartans can cook up here. Oh, somebody lost a chin strap or mouth guard or something there.
I was wondering where she was going. Your bench
Jessica Shader. Yeah, that's not the best place to be standing. Dobbin's making sure she's lined up properly. Now they're backing her up. Walsh directing traffic again on 3rd and 4. And another handoff. Pelham up the middle.
Got 3.
And she got 2 or 3 depending on the spot here. It looks like they're going to give her 2, honestly.
Yeah, 32.
Yep. 4th and 2. Yep, 4th and 2. Spartans. Kavanaugh's in for Pelham. Pelham's put in a pretty tough run here in the second quarter. Those are some tough yards right up the middle into the teeth of this defense. You can see 8 players in the box here for Capital on 4th and 2. You got Walsh in the shotgun here. Kavanaugh with the sweep.
And a good sweep pitch. He just isn't going to cut it up fast enough.
That's a great little play, but Capital's, they've seen that now.
Yeah.
And they were sitting. I had 2 players sitting right there.
Girton and standing there waiting for her to come to her.
Yep. I like that jet sweep. You wonder if for the Spartans this is a good time to maybe fake that sweep and go the other way on a little bit of a counter.
Yeah.
Because Capital, everybody on the whole field headed for that. They saw that motion and they knew where they were headed.
Yeah.
But
a good time for her to do a quarterback keep and fake the handoff and head the other way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, or throw it. I mean, Walsh has got, she's got an arm and she can throw. They're picking their spots a little bit carefully here. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. And there's Kennedy up the middle and
met by a wall of green jerseys there.
Yep, she got maybe a yard. It's just tough sledding. They're going to give her 2. That was an incredibly generous spot. Seattle stuffed that play.
Yeah, Keaton, big body in the middle of that play.
Clock running now, under 2 minutes to go.
There doesn't seem to be any hurry to score here before the half ends.
No, you'd think Capital would be thrilled, to run 3 plays here and get into halftime, especially the way that their offense has been going this quarter. I formation. Another handoff up the middle for Kennedy. And she once again is met by a fairly large crowd of green and black jerseys.
Get a couple yards on that one.
It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Another 2-yard gain. Minute 20 to go. You wonder if Seattle's going to call timeout here. They want the ball back.
Yeah, looks like Pioneers don't care about anything except running the clock out here.
Well, Mesa's having a conversation here. Yeah, we're down to a minute. And she's not in a big rush to get this going.
No.
I'm wondering, is it a 45-second play clock? I'm not sure how long they have to snap it. They're certainly going to milk every one of the seconds this time, though.
Well, they meant it down to like 40.
And there's the pass over the top. Garrett's wide open.
Not going to count.
And it's a first down.
Actually, it is going to count. I think it's going to be Seattle offsides.
Oh. Let's see. There's a flag down. Offsides. Defense declined.
Yep.
Timeout Capital. Ball's at the Seattle 48-yard line, 34 seconds to go. And Capital, they were a little bit, they were really running out the clock there. Took a shot downfield. And now with 30 seconds left in the quarter, they have to retool and think about what they want to do.
Yeah, that was like kind of the 5th or 6th pass that they finally completed one. So I was surprised to see them do that the way they.
Okay, we're gonna take a break here on STSPN. Seattle Spartans.
Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartans sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartans sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today. Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT.
Welcome back to Goddard Stadium on STSPN. Seattle Spartans football. Seattle down 13-0 to the Capital Pioneers. 34 seconds to go in the half. Capital, a little bit of a pass play here. They're going to try to score before halftime. Over the middle, off Caitlin Huffman's hands. Keisha Dobbin was thinking about that one. Couldn't quite get that far. It's going to stop the clock. 29 seconds to go in the half. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line for Capital. So they try to add to their lead. This is a big series. If Seattle can get out of the second quarter here, it's still 13-0.
It's going to take a big play by Pioneers to make this happen all the way from basically the 48-yard line.
Well, they've got their playmakers in there. They've got Elise Gutierrez and they've got Willie Missouri in the backfield here.
They're going to go for that pass play again, so just see how good they can make it go.
Yep. A little screen out wide. That's going to be a little bit of a one-hopper out there to Gutierrez.
A little short there.
Yeah, that's going to stop the clock again, 25 seconds.
A little pat on the back by Patricia O'Connell there, her opponent.
I think O'Connell was patting her on the head like, hey, you could have caught that. I was going to tackle you anyway.
Tough luck, huh?
I was right there.
Yeah. So yeah, good thing you didn't catch that. I would have tackled you.
Yep, that was, I think it was just as well. If you're the receiver, you see that ball hit the turf, you're like, good. I'm not going to get hit this time.
Yeah.
And Angel Snyder back to the left here. Mesa throws again. She's got a receiver out wide and out of bounds.
He's tackled out of bounds with no flag over there. The referee, the coach is saying, how come you don't throw a flag? She's out of bounds.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think the defensive back really was aware of exactly where they were.
Yeah, I think
the referee said it wasn't a
malicious tackle out of bounds.
No, it wasn't a cheap shot. It was just finishing the play, so they let it go. But first down, 17 seconds to go.
Good call by the official over there to let that one go.
Absolutely. Well, and it wouldn't have changed anything. I mean, I guess it would have moved it to the 20.
Yeah, would have changed a little bit. But.
Yeah, 35-yard line, still 17 seconds left. Capitals they're throwing and they're able to get a lot of plays in quickly here. These have all been really quick hitting passing plays. Seattle needs to get in the backfield. You get tired trying to rush this many passes. This time, pocket collapses.
And that should about end.
Meza tries to run. That's going to keep the clock running this time.
And they're going to call a timeout here with 7 seconds left.
Going to be second down, and just about got back to the line of scrimmage there. Maybe gained a yard.
Coach James Schneider out there in the middle of the field coaching things out.
Yeah, he's bringing the passion and the emotion. Capital, started out like barn on fire and trying to finish the half the way they started it.
Well, let's see if they can do something with 7 seconds here. They'll probably get one more play, even if it's a pass play, and it's complete. Just hopefully not complete long enough for Seattle to.
Yeah, that's going to be that. If they could do it, they could probably, the way they've been going, they could hit one of those quick outs again, and try to make it in 2. But Meza can certainly throw it into the end zone.
It's got to be a completed pass that she's going to be able to get all the way on, or clock will run out on them.
Yep, I wonder what they're going to. Got Missouri in there. Snyder in the backfield. Up Capital. They called timeout. Now they're going to talk about it some more. Referees are saying, "Okay, guys, you're gonna have to snap this one." Out of the shotgun, and everybody got going a little early that time. That's going to be offsides on Capital. No.
Let's see. No signal yet.
I mean, the receiver took off. Girton took off.
It went against Seattle. They moved the ball.
Okay. Huh. I don't really understand that. I mean, Girton started running an out. Usually that means it's on. Now they're going to talk about it. Let's see what happens. They already moved him 5 yards.
Yeah, line judge on this side is.
I think they may be going the other way here. We'll see. I've never seen an offsides that looks like that called on the defense, but.
See what the head ref says here.
He says illegal motion.
Illegal motion.
Back the other way, yeah.
Okay. You were right about that.
Once in a while. Happens like once a game, I'm right.
Yeah, well.
I burned it in the first half.
You got another shot, second half.
We'll see. That'll break the record.
Yeah. You always got records are made to be broken, Dave.
There you go. All right. Second and 15. 7 seconds to go. Meza looks left on that wheel route. She's got a receiver.
Oh, didn't
breaks a tackle.
Oh, no.
And
exactly that
she
happened.
is in the end zone.
Received the pass and broke the tackle and went all the way.
Angel Snyder.
As time runs out on the clock, so we'll just have a
extra point here.
Extra point into
for Capital. No flags.
Unfortunate for Seattle.
Tough break for the Spartans after a great the quarter. They really gained momentum the whole quarter, and then a 40-yard or 35-yard pass play after Capital had moved the ball absolutely nothing the entire second quarter. They convert a couple of third downs and go into halftime here with a chance to make it 20. Snaps high again, and you gotta give Huffman credit for kicking that one at all. It missed, but I'm amazed she got it out there.
Well, she got it out there, so puts a big score on the board there for Capital Pioneers going into halftime, Dave.
Yep, 19-0 Capital over the host Seattle Spartans. And we're gonna go to break here at halftime. You're on STSPN here at Goddard Stadium with the Seattle Spartans.
Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartan sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person. Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. the CL Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
behalf of your Seattle Spartans.
Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe, serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartan sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person. Sports Physical Therapy. Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
And welcome back to the Women's Football Alliance on STSPN.com. Dave Morris here with Ron Henthorn, and the home Seattle Spartans down 19-0 at halftime here. But you can see the coaches kind of working back, working with players, trying to plan the way back for the Spartans here in the second half. They had a great half defensively till that last 30-second drive.
Yeah. The kind of last fluky play there on that last pass that she was covered but didn't get tackled and broke the tackle and went all the way to the end zone. Good for her, but bad for the Spartans. Otherwise, it would be 13 point game.
Yeah, 2-score game. Now you get to 3. It's a little bit tougher. We'll see what adjustments Seattle's come up with at halftime. Try to get back in this game. They'll get the ball to start the second half.
They will, and
so they have a great opportunity here. If they can find a little bit of an offensive key.
The lights are on here at Goddard Stadium, but you can't tell it because the sun is so bright down here.
No, it's a beautiful sort of unofficial opening weekend of summer evening.
Yeah. Slight breeze blowing across the field here from north to south a little bit.
Unseasonably warm, I suppose.
Yeah, probably still in the 60s down there on the field.
Yeah, it's nice. really good football weather now, especially as it starts to cool off a little bit. First half was probably a little warm if you're wearing a helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody looks pretty energetic as they loosen up here, getting ready for the second half. I think it's going to put pressure. You know, you're down 19. It puts pressure on Michelle Walsh to throw the football here.
Yeah, I think that's probably part of their plan, is to try to set up a run or a run fake deception run and then get that pass off of it. You know, that one sweep that she did, they were wide open on and didn't quite complete it, but see what they've got in their playbook to work out with.
Yeah, they're going to need some kind of something quick to get players on the outside. They've had a hard time getting people in space with the ball. They run that little jet sweep, but Capital's been wise to that. And other than that, it's been a lot of I formation handoff, you know, between the tackles. And Capital's got 8-9 players in the box, which makes it really hard to get in there. Nicole Pelham has had tough sledding down the middle of the field.
Let's see what the running game can turn out for them again, too. They hadn't made a lot of yards on the ground there today, so.
No, and they did a good job with Capital. Capital, you know, the opening drives was able to do little toss sweeps and just chunk yardage. And Seattle completely turned that around. And in fact, the thing that made that last drive for Capitals when they gave up on trying to run the football and just threw it. And they didn't look particularly, Seattle looked good defending it. And then a couple completions.
Well, Seattle's probably going to need to get some quicker scores in here, so they're going to probably try to pass. But Pioneers have been successful with their pass, even though they've got not a high percentage of completions, but they've been able to move it down the field with it. So I think they might come out and keep on doing that.
Yeah, you'd think, well, if you're Capital, it's not broke.
Yeah.
But Seattle will receive this kickoff. It'll be a good opportunity for them to get back in this game here if they can put a drive together.
So Seattle looks like they're going to be going the same way they were at the end of the quarter.
Yep, Carrie Steves looks like she's going to be the deep player here, along maybe with Ashley Gerardo.
I'd like to see him kick the ball to Carrie. She's, you know, only 100+ pounds there soaking wet, and she's probably pretty fast. So
she's got some speed if she can. The same thing, if you can get in space. Now Seattle's got to make sure they get up to the line here.
Yep. Line judge is telling them they got to be up on the 45.
Yep, Melissa Flores, left-footed kicker for Capital, has been pretty effective. She's had a heck of a game, really. She's been the kicker and the defensive stalwart in the middle of the park there for the Capital Pioneers.
If she gets it off straight, she'll get it down there pretty much to where Carrie's standing. So we'll see what'll happen on that.
And here we go to start the third quarter.
15 minutes. Ready to roll.
Yep. Flores with the left-footed kickoff. And it's a line drive bouncer.
This is going to.
Gets past. Pelham's trying to hand it to Steves.
She did.
Steves slips the first tackle, and then that doesn't go so well after that. But there's a flag down. I think
Seattle's going to get caught for a hold there, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a hold or a face mask. Let's see. If it's a hold, that's unfortunate because they have pretty decent field position. And there's a lot of zebras facing the wrong direction if you're Seattle.
It's against Seattle.
Yep, blocking the back.
Well, they were all kind of like on the ground. I don't know if that was a good call or not.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's really blocking her. They're just falling over each other.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's a tough call, but they'll pick up the hanky, put the ball at the 28-yard line, the 22-yard line. So Seattle has a full field to try to conquer here.
Well, they moved the ball from that position very nicely, offense and defense on the third quarter there, or second quarter there. So we'll see what they can do here in the third. Get set to roll here from.
Walsh is going to have to direct traffic here. Pelham hops up to the line.
Interesting, put Pelham up there.
Yeah, well, she's in that tight end role. They've got running out of like the wishbone here. Dobbin, little handoff, and same thing. There's lots of movement, but if you're running in between the tackles, there's 9 kids, there's 9 opponents in the box.
Met by Brown over there, just hugged her down to the ground.
Yep, 2nd and 10. See what they do this time. I think somebody had their signals crossed there too. I don't think Pelham was planning on being the tight end on that play. I think she jumped in to fill that spot.
Not normally where I'd want her to be.
Yeah, well, maybe she is because she's back in that tight end spot again. Same thing, a little wishbone, nobody wide. Everybody's really tight. Fake back to Dobbins. She's going to try to get outside, and she gets about a yard. It's a lot of work to get that yard. It's just tough. If you're running the wishbone like that, you don't even have anybody split out wide. You're just attacking, Seattle's attacking a fairly narrow part of the field. You got to really fire off the ball and push Capital back. And Capital's been very hard to move. You've got Flores on one edge. She's hard to move, and you've got 85, Tamika Brown on the other. You're just asking a lot of your linemen. 3rd down. We can call it 8 if we're going to be generous here.
I think she should throw it. Let's see what she ends up doing. Try that middle again.
Yep, they're going right up the middle. They get a little further, but going to be 4th down here. That was about a 3-yard gain. Going to be 4th down and call it 6.
Trying to run right sort of up inside off the tackles, and I don't know if that's been successful yet for them tonight, and they're still trying to stick with it. So.
Yep, 3 runs, and now they're going to punt.
And they're trying to run against Flores in there, like we said earlier. That's tough to move around her.
Well, there's Flores and Brown, but also there's 8, 9 players in the box. You get in that wishbone. Capital bunches up too. Here they're ready to kick. Willie, Missouri back. A lot of speed for Capital Pioneers. It's going to be important to punt the ball away from her. And nope, it's going to go right on the bounce.
Good bounce over her head.
Good bounce for Seattle. And can they wrap her up here? Yes. And she wrapped her up by the face mask though.
Not going to be.
Yeah, I think Dobbin. Let's see. Well, coach doesn't like that call. And let's see.
There's 2 flags down there now, so I don't know what the other one is.
I think they're the same. I think they're the same call.
All 3 flags are down there.
Let's see what they do.
It looks like they're going against
personal foul, face mask. Yeah, it's a 15-yard face mask. Dobbin did a great job getting down there, playing with a lot of emotion.
That's going against the.
No, they're going the wrong. No, they faked everybody out. They're going.
Yeah, faked me out too because they were going that way.
Yeah, I thought, heck, maybe it's on Missouri, but no.
Yeah, good 15-yard for that one.
So 1st down at the 44-yard line. That really changes the field position game. Flip side is if Dobbin doesn't take her down, Missouri is off to the races again, and probably better off just giving them the 15 yards.
I thought she took her down pretty clean earlier on, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But she must have had her hand in there.
Yeah, the referees were in a good position there. I hate to argue with them about that one, but Maribel Gomez in the back of the I formation, off tackle. And Seattle's really done a good job defending really the run and the pass here since the first quarter. We've got a lot of pressure on the defense here. They need a stop. 17, Megan Gerlach back in the game here. And Gomez goes out, Kennedy comes in. Looks like they're going to stay with that I formation.
Yeah. Well,
split on both sides.
19-point lead here. They probably should run the ball till they can't.
You'd think, yeah, right up the middle. And, well, the thing is they've pretty much established they can. I mean, Seattle's basically said, listen, you're not going to get anywhere on this.
That's almost the same play they just ran. So.
Yep, another off tackle. And once again, Seattle's done a good job. You know, they've got 7 or 8 players in the box, and it's the same situation here as quarterback Michelle Walsh getting with the offensive coordinator here. going to try to figure out a couple things to change things up here. Their defense can hold. Third down, 3rd and 6. There's the pitch. And Seattle's right there.
That's going to be a loss.
That's not going anywhere. And
make it 4th and
28. Maribel Gomez goes backwards.
4th and 10 again. So
4th and 12.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got a punt, or are they going to run it again?
I think they're going to run. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't run a play here.
Yeah.
Mesa talking to the coach here.
Coach calls almost every play with her quite a bit.
Yep. And this is where I think Seattle, they have a lot of faith in their corners. They've got the one safety, Dobbin, back deep, and same thing, I formation. Looks like they're going to try to pitch it again. We'll see if they do a play action pass. There it is. Fake the throw. Dobbin comes over, and
nice
Catherine
pass.
Girton, another catch and a first down. You're putting a lot of pressure on your corners. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah, Dobbin's a little late getting over there.
And Dobbin, the corner's is in press coverage.
Yep.
And you're one high.
Long way for Dobbins to go to cover that.
Yeah, that's tough. Like Girton's, they're going there, and you're up on the line, basically saying, "Listen, you're daring them to throw it, and you got to really jam her, or she's going to get past you." And there's a handoff, off tackle again, and that's been Seattle's best play.
Yeah, Sarah Cooper says, "Not in my backyard."
Yeah, Capital, they have memories of those chunk plays from the first quarter on those sweeps and off tackles, but boy, not lately. Seattle's done a great job. Brandy Kavanaugh is excited about that one. She was on the back side of that play, but she's still excited. I'm
glad to see them getting excited down there. That means they're having a little bit of fun as well. That's good.
Absolutely. Well, it's a really pretty good quality football game. I mean, you've got teams executing. Mesa, completed that pass. She saw that window and found Girton.
You're going to throw this one again?
Now out of the pistol. Yep, they're just looking on that side, one-on-one.
Yep, clean.
Yep. That time, Akeisha Dobbin did a good job defensively.
Dobbins was all over her that time.
Yeah, there was nowhere to complete that pass. Mesa just threw it over her head. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 13. And here's where the pressure's on Seattle here to kind of defensively convert this. Okay, where they're going. Let's try to make sure that doesn't work. But also, can they get a little pressure on the quarterback? Because if you get some pressure on Mesa, that's the best thing they've got going to deal with her. Is when Elizabeth Mesa's under pressure, she's had a hard time, hitting people accurately.
Look, she's back there to go for it again. So they're going the same way.
Well, we'll see. Split wide both sides. Kennedy's in the backfield. Little sweep. Here it comes. Yep, motion sweep. And Seattle sniffed that out. That didn't fool anybody. I think everybody in the league's seen the tape on that motion sweep.
Cooper right there and O'Connell right there.
Yep, no problem there. It's going to be 4th and 16. And Alyssa Flores back in the game. We'll see what they do here.
They'll probably throw it again. They seem to like to do that on 4th down last time. So
yep, it's been their best. There's it. Girton's like, let me get out there.
Yeah.
No, we're going to tell you so. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking Girton's going to run down the sideline. They got Dobbin on her one-on-one here. Once again, Seattle just has a lot of faith in their corners one-on-one. Ball comes back to Mesa. Wheel route.
Oh, I wonder what they had to Dobbin.
Flores was wide open.
Taken down.
Kavanaugh got caught on that wheel route. And it's going to be a first down. They had him 3rd and 18 or something, and or 4th and 18.
That's twice in a row they ended up giving up that 4th down play down there.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Clock running inside the 8-minute mark here.
Yeah, Seattle, they need the ball back, and they need a stop. That was a big 4th down conversion for the Pioneers. They can punch one in here. it gets to look really tough for the Spartans to come back.
Yeah, let's see how they hold up.
Out of the pistol again. Meza with Maribel Gomez next to her there. There's the handoff to Gomez. She's got some room this time. And I looked like she was going to make the edge, and they caught her, but 59, I think, Patricia O'Connell with the tackle. But they got pushed back pretty effectively there.
You know, if she'd kept going wider before she cut up, I think she might have outrun O'Connell there, but hard to say.
Yeah, O'Connell had the angle on her, I thought, but that was a 5-yard gain. You know, no, she didn't really encounter a defender until O'Connell got there. So that's the first time they've had a push on a running play this half for sure, really since the first quarter.
You're right.
So hopefully Seattle can kind of gather themselves defensively. And there's another one of those wheel routes looking for Elise Gutierrez out wide, and she couldn't come up with that one.
Kind of overthrew her a little bit.
Yeah, well, yep, now it's going to be 3rd down. Third and 5. The chain gang needs to flip the down there. There he goes. 3rd and 5. Seattle's gotten good pressure, and when they can get pressure on Meza, you know that's what they need to support their corners. Dobbin out wide on Girton.
Looks like she's going to throw it again this time.
Yep, trips left. They're going to, you'd think, go to that side. Meza, nope, looking short side, and miscommunication there. Caitlin Huffman was running a inside, kind of a post inside, and Meza was thrown outside.
Yeah, supposed to be a corner post route, and I think Huffman didn't run it.
No, they got their signals crossed that time. That's going to bring up 4th down. Another 4th down.
I'd do that same play again this time, see if she can make it to the corner.
Maybe. Well, it's a matchup with Sabrina McDonald.
Yep.
That's a lot of pressure on McDonald to keep up with her. Huffman, she's
back in almost the same formation. Let's see.
Trips left. See what they do. You can run a lot of stuff off this. Everybody's in man.
Looking left.
Gutierrez wide open.
It's a flag. There's a hole down there on somebody.
Oh, well, that's how she got open. Yeah, there's a hole there. She spikes it. They're having a good time celebrating, but it's coming back. And I think the reason she was so open is that Kavanaugh got picked off, and the referee called it.
Yeah, they're talking about it down there now, so they haven't put any score signals up yet. So.
Nope, no signal. And let's see what they're going to do.
It looks like he's going to come and march it off from there somewhere.
Looks like I think they're setting up for an extra point. I can't tell. Yeah, the cap of the Pioneers are calling it a touchdown. They're calling it a hold on Seattle.
And they're calling it
a touchdown.
Okay. Well,
wow. I thought Kavanaugh got picked on that play.
She did, but they didn't call that.
Nope. So another 4th down conversion for the Pioneers. And is this Huffman getting ready to kick this, or is this Alyssa Flores this time?
Oh, they're not going to kick it.
This time it's a fan. That's not going anywhere either.
They're going to do it over again.
There's a flag down.
Yep.
Well, we'll see.
Looks like probably an offside on somebody here.
Brandy Kavanaugh is celebrating the sack there. Let's see. There's a lot of whistling. The ball's coming back. Looks like it is going to be a penalty on Seattle. We don't have stats on penalties, but I think it's pretty lopsided. The penalties have been on Seattle and not Capital.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
No home field advantage for the Spartans. Was there a signal? I'm still waiting to see a signal.
We're going to do a do-over here, it looks like.
Well, he marched off half the distance. Yeah, it looks like they're going for 2 here.
Still calling it 1st down, so.
25-0. Pioneers going for 2.
They're still going to throw it. Look at that. She's wide open again.
Overthrown that time.
She was wide open, though.
Yep. Angel Snyder. A little bit of pressure in Meza's face. She couldn't quite get set. Threw that off the back foot a little bit.
Well, that was for the extra point. That's what that was. So
Yep. So Seattle, 25-0. Not the start to the second half that Seattle was hoping for. The Spartans really need to get on track here on offense. Get back in this game.
Well, Spartans are living up to their past performances. They did 36-0 and 29-6 in 2 of their previous games. It didn't do too well against Portland, but they're putting up the big numbers there tonight.
Yeah, they've got some. They've converted with fourth down passes. I mean, really, Seattle's done a great job. They've stuffed the run. They've forced them into passing downs. They've defended the pass fairly well, and 2 big fourth down conversions on that drive. Really, that was most of their yardage.
Yeah, they've defended a lot of pass attempts, but just not enough of them. So,
yeah, well, that's the thing. If you can complete a couple of them. Now the Spartans, I think, are 1 short out there. They need Sartor to come out there. Referee's telling them the same thing. And
no, good enough.
I don't know. I don't see. They need 1 more on the line here. They've got 4.
Yeah, they got 11. Oh, the Spartans don't have enough. Yeah.
Yeah, no. The Seattle needs to add another.
No, they got enough. He's just not up on the line. No, maybe no.
No, they don't. They're short 1.
Still got one up there.
He's getting somebody out there. Here we go. And
Had Flores come in there. Nope.
65 Folkers. Nope. Up. Faked him out.
Change players. Just somebody else get out there.
Yeah,
Get in the way.
Wicker's going to step on there. I think that's Dobbins back deep for Seattle. And Flores, big left-footed kick, going to be fielded by the up player.
Oh.
Up.
Not
Muffed, now picked up. And here comes Dobbins up the middle.
Go.
And a nice
Almost broke
return. Yep.
She's got a little speed under her there.
Yep, got in the open field, 44-yard line. Good starting position for the Spartans here. 6 minutes to go, 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Plenty of time, but they've really got to get their offense untracked, and it's been a tough slog against the middle of the Pioneers' defense.
Yeah, 25 points, a long way to go here with what's left in this game, but it'd be a great thing for Seattle if they could just move this ball down the field this time and get on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Well, and you get 1 score, and all of a sudden it looks different. Football is it's so emotional. It's such a momentum game. Giving up that touchdown right at the stroke of halftime.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Hard. Yeah, a little bit different outlook here for the Spartans. Trips left, kind of opening up the field. Walsh under pressure.
Let it go, girl.
And
a little too late. Didn't quite have that much time.
She did a great job to get rid of that ball before she got sacked. Stop the clock. 6:02 to go. 2nd and 10. Well, and going trips left like that opens up the field. Capital had to spread their defense too.
And they had them covered because she just looking left and didn't go there. So looked back right and didn't have enough time to get it out there.
No, there was a lot of pressure. If you're going to throw, you might want her there. Now they're going to put her back in the shotgun here. Now trips right. Dobbins, the lone split receiver. She goes in motion inside. And they fake the sweep, and it's an inside handoff.
Good for a couple.
Got a couple of yards. Didn't really fool the Pioneers. Capital was ready for that one. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
A lot of motion, a lot of action going on that play. To get a couple yards at this time of the point in the game, you got to decide you're going to do more than just a little run up the middle there.
Well, Phaedra Keaton, a little bit of misdirection. It might have been worth a shot. You might as well open up the playbook here a little bit.
Well, they haven't run that play yet, I'll say that.
Well, I think the coach saw what I saw. When they went 3 wide, it opened up. There were only 5 players in the box. You got a shot at it. There's a fake.
She's open and she can get
there. There it is. She got it.
All right. Nice, beautiful catch there.
Great throw, great catch.
And
Keisha Dobbin, nice catch. The Tacoma.
Dobbins went up and just got that out of the air. looking back into the sun.
Yeah, well, she beat the defender, and that was a great throw.
Good.
Michelle Walsh stepped into that. She zipped that right in there.
Yeah, a good, nice pass by her.
Yeah, they can keep doing that. Here comes Sartor. Is that Sartor coming into the game? Della Sartor from JBLM. Dobbin needs a little break there after that. She had the big return and then the big catch. 1st and 10.
The quick release, quick pass is the only way to make things happen here before you get in trouble.
Yep, Michelle Walsh out of the shotgun.
1, 2, 3, and there it goes. She's open.
Tipped.
Almost could have got intercepted if she hadn't gotten.
I thought Sabrina McDonald had a shot at that.
Yeah. McDonald saved an interception by banging into the defender there, too.
She did a good job. Walsh had time there.
Yeah.
Had a receiver, just ball. Good play by Capital. Got a hand on it. 2nd and 10.
I think Seattle's got something going good here, I think.
Well, if they can keep quick hitting like that, I mean, they've got time. Sartor out wide on near side here. Fakes the handoff, overthrown.
That she was open too. That's the kind of play I think they should keep running. Just a quick slant, short pass, go 8-10 yard pass, and see if you can't keep moving the sticks.
Yep, Walsh did a good job. She sold that fake. Capital bit. They had them fooled. So that's what you're trying to do. Dobbin's trying to recover here on the bench.
Yeah, Walsh wants that one back though.
Yeah. She's looked good when she can get set, and she's able to get it in there. Now I formation. They've got her under center here on 3rd down and 10.
Try to run that. Oh, she got through the line. She's powering down. She's still going to be about 3 yards short, I think.
Pelham. But you're running. You figure you're in 4-down territory now. So for Pelham, 7-yard gain. I guess they're going to call it 6. It'll be 4th and 4. That gives you some options now.
I would have given her another yard beyond that. I think they cheated her a little bit.
Yeah, I think there's not a lot of home field advantage for the Spartans today. From the
didn't get the edge on
the
that
third
one.
group on the field. That's always tough. Little pistol formation here. Walsh gets it.
Well, it's going to be a flag on that play. Somebody was offsides.
Well, Pelham got nowhere. Everybody threw a flag. And I think it's going to be illegal motion on the Spartans. Going to get declined, and it's going to be 1st down for the Capital Pioneers.
I think you're right.
Yep, illegal motion.
They're going to get.
Referee needs to pick up his flag unless he's just going to leave it there for the next play.
He'll get it.
Let's see here. Oh, there he goes. Now he's got it. But Seattle moved the ball down the field. 3:44 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Had some good things happening there with some nice pass plays, and a couple of them that should have been completed maybe, but
you're gonna live and die with that press coverage. If you get beat, there's one corner. They only have one free safety up high. Everybody else is in tight. Capitals decided, heck, we're going to throw against that. Meza looking for number 16, Rebecca Finneran.
a little too far for Rebecca to get to.
Yep, she had that nice catch. She had the catch on the 4th down conversion on the last drive, but not that time.
Got to get the ball closer to her.
Yeah, I think that was safety first too. 3rd and 10. Well, and if you're Pioneers, you figure what the heck, wait till 4th down and we'll just go for all of it, right?
Yeah, they've been successful with that so far, so they're going to give it another shot here. Which way are they going?
Well, once again out of the shotgun. Meza played it safe there.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that on Megan Gerlach for holding there. Going to go against Seattle. I think she had a hold of her pretty good.
That's a tough call, though. That ball was 5 yards over her head.
And she had grabbed her before that quite a bit.
I think that's the conversation. Are we going to call this, or are we going to? Was it not catchable? What are we doing? And they're calling. If you call it a hold, it doesn't matter.
Yep. So it's holding, not pass interference. So it's going to be, what, 5 yards?
Is it 5 or tag?
No, almost
see
went
what
the
they're
wrong way
doing.
again.
Yeah, there's a spirited discussion there. Coach Rook does not feel like
hit
that's
10
a
yards.
great call. It's 10-yard. Yeah, they call it a 10-yard hold. What are they saying now? Holding. Yep, they're going to stick with it. First down. 39-yard line is going to be first down for the Capital Pioneers.
Well, the hold is what I saw. So I think I'll have to go along with it this time.
Yep. Same thing. Both slots wide. And
That's going to go against the Pioneers, I think.
you would hope. I mean, that's the
It looked to me like
85. I mean,
Yeah, it looked like she jumped
Tamika
back.
Brown moved. I don't. Now the question is, are they going to say Seattle moved first and forced her to move? Let's see what the call is. Nope, that's going to be.
Motion, yeah. It's going to go against the Pioneers.
So what they giveth the zebras giveth and they taketh away. 10 yards forward, 5 yards back.
One of the few penalties against the Spartans or the Pioneers here tonight. And
Capital's been somewhat disciplined, but they've also been, I think, a little bit fortunate on a couple of these calls. That time they got caught, and it'll be 1st and 15. Now the shotgun again. Mesa running for her life. And
underhanded flip made it.
there you go.
And that was to
That's back to number 8.
Gurton.
Gurton, she's their big receiver. She came into the game. I think she was their leading receiver coming in. And
she had 77 yards for three attempts last time she played, I think.
yeah, she's having a big game today. So second and 5. Mesa was in trouble, got out of it. 10-yard gain after the penalty. And there's Rowley, Missouri, and she's going to get one.
Yep, got wrapped in there by a green wall of growing Spartans.
Yeah, but they've continued to defend the run really well. 3rd and 4. Capital. Big 3rd down here. If the Spartans can force them backwards a little bit, Rowley, Missouri in the backfield, you'd think maybe they're going to go with another one of those little sweeps. And I'm not sure what that play really was. I think they were trying to go off tackle, but there were 3 Spartans standing in the backfield with her with Missouri when she got that ball.
Missouri got the ball and said, "Now what do I do?" Well, back to the magic down for the Capital Pioneers here. 4th down and 8 yards to go.
Yeah, loss of 5 really on that play. 4th and 8, 4th and 9. Call it 8. This time they're going to punt.
They're in punt formation. Look at that. Maybe it's a fake punt.
So
Nope.
now Flores is going to kick this one. Dobbins is back deep, and I think it'd be a good idea to let that go, and they do.
Goes out of bounds on about the 35.
36 yard line.
36.
Yep, 36. First down. So the Spartans get decent field position here with a real opportunity. Still a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Get on track here, get on the scoreboard, get something going. And they've defensively, the Spartans really, after those first 2 drives, they've settled down and played really well defensively. Now they had a couple good plays on the last drive offensively. If they can punch one in here.
Well, let's see if they go back to that passing routine that they had some success on here last time they had the ball. It kind of quick slants over and
Walsh looked good. One of the things was, they wore out Keisha Dobbin, and once you lose your receiver, you weren't quite as effective with her out of the game. Dobbin's out wide on the left, very wide on the left.
Walsh has plenty of time back there now, so they're not rushing her too hard, so she should be able to get.
Well, it's hard. She's had a harder time getting time when she's been in that I formation. Here's a pitch, and Pelham puts the ball on the ground. Capital with the recovery. It's just been tough going for Pelham in the middle of the field here.
I think Pelham lost the ball before Flores threw her down to the turf.
Well, she punched it out. Yep, and that's going to bring Walsh off the field. First down, Capital.
Unfortunate.
The 31-yard line. Third turnover of the game, is that right? Or fourth?
Oh, at least
fourth
the fourth,
turnover
yeah.
for Seattle. And it's tough. It's tough to win when you put the ball on the ground 4 times.
And they're putting the ball down there deep in their own territory there too, so that's not helpful.
Defensively, they did such a good job in the second quarter, when they turned the ball over and they were able to hold Capital. Kennedy's the deep back here. Capital's quick snap. Off tackle. There's some room for Kennedy on this one. And Seattle did a good job there. It looked like Kennedy was going to break free there. And
yeah, defense closed on her a little fast.
Yeah, they got there eventually. It was still an 8-yard gain, but looked like it could have been a lot longer. Second and, maybe a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Nope, second and 2.
Clock is running here, so it looks like they'll get one more play off in this quarter.
Unless they throw it.
Unless they throw it incomplete or not.
See what happens. This time I think Seattle's set a little bit better. That's not going anywhere. Kennedy battling. Took 4 Spartans to knock her over, but they did. Back to the 27, 28-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 2 or 3 on that play, depending on. Once again, Capitals benefited from some fairly positive refereeing decisions. I thought that was a loss of at least 3 or 4, but they're going to say, a loss of 2.
Well, they're going to switch ends of the field here, I think, because this is the end of that period. So
that's going to be the end of the third quarter. It's Capital Pioneers 25, Seattle Spartans nothing, and we'll be back after this on STSPN.
Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartans sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartans sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartans sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
And welcome back, STSPN, bringing you the Seattle Spartans Women's Football Alliance. The Spartans hosting the Capital Pioneers, and the visiting Pioneers taking advantage of the generosity of the hosts with a 25-0 lead going into the fourth quarter. Dave Morris, collegeathleticadvisor.com, and Ron Henthorn bringing you today's game. Ron, Seattle's got one more push here, but first they've got to stop the Pioneers.
I don't think they're gonna give up out there, Dave. I think they're gonna come back in here and just play just as tough defense as they were before, and maybe get back in there on that offensive procedure and see if they can get some of those quick passes over the middle and can make completions on them.
And they need Michelle Walsh to connect here. They've had more success when they spread the field. They've been reluctant to do that. I think they're a run-first, run-heavy team, and Capitals, when they get in that I formation, Capital just throws 9 players up there, and it's just really tough to run through.
Yeah, well, Walsh is down here spending a lot of time with Coach Rod White, so trying to figure out what their strategy is going to be down here when they get the ball back. But in the meantime, Pioneers look like they want to score.
Well, they need to stop Capital. 3rd and 5. There's the handoff. A little delay, and that's Maribel Gomez, and she's not really going anywhere.
Going to give her 1 yard. Yeah.
They'll give her a yard. 4th and 4. And a flag, and another flag.
Well, after
what are we doing?
Throwing flags after they're down there.
Let's see. Yeah, a little afters there. Coach coming out. Tell everybody to get out of there. I think that's going to be offsetting penalties.
I don't know.
Dead ball. I'm guessing dead ball offsetting penalties. Referees are going to have a chit chat about it.
Might have been some musical words mentioned down there.
Dead ball, personal foul, offense.
Dead ball.
Offsetting penalties. We're going to pretend it didn't happen, fourth down.
Yep.
There you go. Oh, or third down. No, it should be. Are they saying third down over? No, it should be fourth down. It's fourth down. I think. Well, referee. Yeah, the referee's saying nope, fourth down. The guy on the down clock is wrong. There's the handoff, and I don't think she made it.
No, I don't think so.
Gomez. And I think that's going to be, it says third down on the sign, but I think that was fourth down. I think it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans here. Let's see what happens. Now there's going to be a discussion because the line judge on this side was saying it was fourth down. And what are we doing? First down. Yep, there we go.
All the Spartans think it's first down. So.
They're signaling. Yeah, they're changing balls and everything. So they're going to have a little chit chat. Capital's absolutely right. The marker guy made a mistake, but the referee was clearly signaling before the play that it was fourth down. So 1st and 10 going the other way for Seattle here.
See if we can get the linesmen in the right place over there too.
Yeah, the chain gang's got to sort themselves out. They still haven't moved.
No, they haven't figured it out yet.
Yep.
Now the linesman says move, dude.
There you go. Clock. Well, the clock stopped, so it's not really impacting anything, but they were definitely a little slow on the draw there.
Maybe they're waiting. They should wait for the linesman to tell them to move, so maybe they were waiting.
They were waiting, all right. And Della Sartor sprinting onto the field here. I think that's going to mean that they're going to run out of that shotgun now. We'll see. Capital thinks they're not, and Capital's right. Back to the I formation. Ends are split wide. Walsh under center. Fake, and she's in trouble.
Oh, big time right out the gate.
22, Angel Snyder. Whatever.
Uncontested.
She didn't buy that fake handoff there, but there's a flag down. I wonder if she got in the backfield a little quickly. Let's see what happens here. Sartor says maybe it's on them. Now she's coming off. Let's see what the officials think. Officials say illegal motion on Seattle. I think they're going to decline that.
Yep, should
be 2nd down and 17. So the Spartans going in the wrong direction here in the fourth quarter. They need to go from left to right. That was definitely reverse. Walsh now is going to get trips left, getting the shotgun. Here comes Steve.
Oh no!
Bad snap.
Better just fall on that, right on the goal line.
Yep, back to the 1 yard line. Maybe the 2. Back to the 2 yard. I'm going to say it's the 2 yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 31. Not a lot of big plays for that one.
A little missed communication there between Walsh and the center.
Yeah, they've been really clean. You know, all that shotgun pistol stuff puts a lot of pressure on the center.
Yeah.
And they've been really clean up until that play. But yeah, they're inside their own 1 yard line. Now you're definitely in the shadow of your own goalpost. Trips right, back in the shotgun here. 3rd and 34 on the scoreboard. And open receiver, Steve's in behind everybody.
He gets out there.
Willow Lee, Missouri, with the shoelace, the ankle tackle.
Got a 20-yard reception play there. Still
going to be. Well, they gained 16.
Oh, I thought they gave her more than that. Yeah.
15-yard gain. Walsh. Now what are they? They're going to punt now, I think. As Walsh comes off on 3rd down or 4th down and 16. They're just gonna kick it here, and that's gonna put Willie Montgomery back there. It's really important to kick the ball away from her. When she gets loose, she's had a lot of speed. They're punting.
Yeah, to see how far she can get it here.
Let's see what happens.
Good center.
Yep.
Oh, the squib kick out there.
Line drive punt. Oh. Montgomery tried to pick it up, hits off her foot. Now she gets it. And Seattle with the tackle there. She's at the 27-yard line.
Good position for the Spartans here.
Yep, so
Unlucky for her, lucky for the Spartans that she didn't pick that up cleanly because she had a big hole over on the right side of the field over there.
Yeah, tough punt, kind of end over end. One of those punts as a coach, you're not always all that thrilled to see everybody field, but
well, I don't think these girls spend a lot of time practicing punting either.
no. Well, I think, you got so many players who are really new to the game. A lot of the special teams, I think, really, I'm not sure the punt is a high percentage play in this league. You're asking for a lot of specialty things, and honestly, Capital, I mean, they going for it on fourth down is what gave them the lead.
Yep.
I mean, that's what gave them some separation. So it's all Pioneers right now, 25-0. First down at the Spartan 28, and fumble.
That was kind of funny. The ball popped out of there. Number 44.
I think it was Kayla Hayden, 84.
Yeah, Maria Sampras was standing there pointing at the ball on the ground to jump on it.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Oh, 2nd and 11. Capital's going to try to drop a different play. Usually they wait till fourth down to try to gain yardage, though. So
yeah, good defense by the Spartans again.
Spartans' defense has been brilliant. They've been they've had their back to the goal line, a number of times here, and they've come up big. Really unlucky couple fourth down conversions, or this would be nip and tuck all the way. Mesa back in the shotgun, Montgomery in the slot here. That's a tough matchup. You got Willie Montgomery man to man, and Mesa goes the other way.
Off her hands.
Caitlin Huffman had a step on number 17. I think Megan Gerlach for Seattle. Man, covering these guys man to man is that's a big ask.
So that was a good throw, just didn't quite get her hands on it good enough. Otherwise, she'd have been.
Well, Gerlach did a good job. Huffman had a step on her.
She did.
But it would have taken really a perfect pass. Mesa couldn't quite get that in there. It was a pretty tough. That would have been a tough catch.
Well, third down. See if they throw it again. Looks like they're setting up.
They've got Montgomery. Looks like a little pistol. Nope, she's in the slot again. Now Montgomery, they're going man to man, and she's matched up with 59, Patricia O'Connell. They're going on the reverse.
No, that one didn't go
that
anywhere.
Didn't go up. Well, she's still moving.
Got away from that tackle.
Gets a block. Cuts it back.
Still moving.
Steve's is trying to figure out. Now they got her. And that's going to be that. Okay, back to the. She gets to the 21-yard line.
Unfortunate. Kanetta Murray had her there in her hands and got away from her back there for a loss. So.
Yep. Now they're going to untangle everybody. And I think that's going to go to Seattle on. No, it's going to be. Does it go to Seattle on downs now? Or is it fourth? This is fourth down now. Yeah.
She didn't make the yardage, but I think it's just fourth down.
Fourth and 3. So goes from 3rd and long to 4th and short on the 8-yard gain. Montgomery comes off, or Missouri comes off. Interesting to see what they do here. They've had a lot of success throwing, not a lot of success running. They went with that little reverse. That didn't really fool anybody. It's just Willie, Missouri. Her best thing is to get off script and just run.
Looks like they're going to throw this one.
Mason, no. Here comes Kennedy in motion. The same thing.
Kennedy's
this time they were on the reverse and get the blocks, and it's going to be a first down.
You get down to about the 10-yard line, I think.
I think they're going to say, yep, down to the 11. First down and 10. Clock running down under 10 minutes now.
Pioneers getting close to scoring here again.
Yep. They're going to rule her down on the field. Or inbounds. So the clock runs. Up now they stopped the clock. Up now they're winding. They wound it, stopped it. Now they're winding it again.
It hasn't started yet, though.
The scoreboard clock. Referee there he goes. Now he got him to.
Got it started now.
Yeah, it took him 3 tries to get the clock started, but he got it. I had a lawnmower like that.
He's kind of loosened up his arm a little bit there.
Yeah, it was too small. First 2 times he was too small in motion. Another one. There's another reverse.
She's in trouble if she can't get away from here.
Oh. McConnell couldn't quite get her, but
whoa! Look at that.
Stuffed. Back to the 16-yard line, loss of 4.
Delta Sitar came on hard on that
Yeah,
one.
Della Sitar, we haven't called her name yet, but boy, she got her money's worth on that one.
You see the speed she closed in on that?
Oh yeah, she was downhill all the way. The other thing, that poor runner, she went about 50 yards to lose 4. I mean, she covered the entire width of the field there. She started on the left side. That play, when they set that line, if they can get that little picket fence block, then they can spring somebody. It's worked once. Worked on that 4th down conversion.
And
So,
overall, the Spartan defense has been holding strong, though.
Yep, now there's the handoff. Snyder, and down she goes.
Trying to get down the middle there.
And almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Back to the 13, so it's going to be 3rd down and 12. So we get under 9 minutes now. Spartans substituting there on the line. You got to keep those guys fresh. That's 89 Bridget O'Connell coming off.
Going to get a timeout for something here.
Capital's going to talk about it.
Yep.
8:46 to go. Let's talk about our sponsors really quickly. We have want to thank our Seattle Spartan sponsors. The major sponsors: Restore, Hawkeye Real Estate, Martine Photography, JDT General Contracting, Eagle Pest Eliminators, Granite by IT, NeuroStim TMS Centers, and FSA Full Spectrum Athletics. Also, SportPTCenters.com, Velocity, Living Well Clinics, Arena Sports, and Kids Corner Childcare. Also, the Women's Football Alliance sponsors: Sports Decals, Glazier Clinics, Team Builders, Secret, KT Tape, 11 Sports, Wilson, Zenith, Coors Light, and Prismatic Solutions.
Well, I still think Coors Light's a good sponsor.
There you go. I'd prefer Pacifico, but
You can't be choosy. If you haven't got nothing, you're going to get nothing.
there you go.
Well, what do you think? You think the Pioneers are going to score here again before this quarter's over, game's over?
I don't know about before the game's over. I don't know about on this drive, though. I think 3rd and 12. I think this is a bridge too far. I think Seattle can get the stop here. It looks like they're going to they're going to try to pitch it to Montgomery. Nope, a fake. And
that could have been intercepted.
And a touchdown.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Bad luck.
It looked like Sabrina McDonald had a beat on that one, but Girton with her 2nd touchdown catch, both of them right in the same spot, basically, on that left side of the end zone. So I'm wrong. There you go.
Well,
I was right in the first half. Used it up. 31-0. Capital. Now they're going to talk about it before they kick the extra point. Mesa, I think they're going to go for 2 here. I thought they were lining up to kick the extra point. They've had a hard time getting that snap down. Well, I think they're just going to go for 2 here.
They need to probably practice on a lot of different things. They can do whatever they want. They can run it or pass it here at this point.
Out of the pistol. Mesa looks.
She's going
to throw it. She's got open and a drop. That was number 4, Maria Rivera. Couldn't come up with it for the Spartans. Brandy Kavanaugh did a good job. Got a hand sort of through that ball, made it hard to see, and that was enough to put Rivera off. So once again, they deny them the extra point. 31-0, 8:38 to go, and the Seattle Spartans going to get another chance to get something going here off the kickoff.
Well, let's see if they can make something exciting happen here, at least for the hometown fans tonight.
It'd be nice to see them get a score, get a little positive momentum going here.
Yeah, a quick pass, a quick run, and break a tackle and take off.
They got to get their deep guys back there. Carrie Steves was going to try to receive that ball
on the other end.
Had to get sorted out there. Now they got to back up there. What are they doing here? Oh, no, Steves was right.
Yeah.
Actually, it's everybody else that was turned around.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're setting back up. And they'll get the helmets on the 45 here. And
yeah, I was wondering what was going on there.
There we go. Okay. Little confusion. They got Dobbin and Steves back now. And Ashley Flores, the kicker for the Capital Pioneers. They've done a great job putting a roster together. Not a lot of depth, but everybody contributing for Capital here.
Well, we got Steve's back there looking into a setting sunset, so if they get a kick up in the air a little bit, she's going to have to
She'll have to sort that out.
sort it out with the big star in the sky back there.
And Flores getting everybody ready, and another left-footed kick for her.
She gets it way off to the far side.
Yep. Steves touches it. Now she's got to pick it up. Here she goes.
Run this way.
Yep.
Well, she
Stutter steps.
went downfield. If she'd have headed north, she might have had a lot more opportunity to.
Yeah,
to
you
run.
want to see her. You want to see her go to the wide side. You know, like use your speed. But she got out to the 30, 32, 33 yard line. It looks like 33. First down for Seattle.
Well, mostly the teaching method is to go downfield, and running sideways doesn't always get you there. But I think she was fast enough in this league that she could done real well doing that.
Yeah, you get. It's tough. We'll see what they do now. Hopefully, we'll see if they spread the field a little bit. Once again, the chain gang. There they go.
They'll catch up eventually.
They're getting there. Walsh out of the shotgun. Trips wide left. Calls for the snap.
Plenty
Lots
of
of time.
She's
Got
open.
Dobbin.
Oh,
Oh, Steve. She had Steve. Steve just couldn't come up with it. Missouri closed down quickly, but she never had a chance of getting there before the ball.
yeah, if she'd have gotten that better pass to Steve, she'd have been good. But she's thrown on the run, didn't quite hit her on the numbers.
Couldn't quite get balanced.
But plenty of time to throw the ball back there. So I think the Pioneers are just going to sit there and see what they can make her do it.
2nd and 10. They're back in the. Looks like they're going to go back in the I formation here in Capital. Once again, they've got 7, 8 players in the box here. It's tough sledding inside for the Seattle Spartans.
Yeah,
This time they fake the handoff, and
nobody home.
looking for number 22, Sarah Cooper was coming across the middle there, and I'm a little surprised. There have been several defensive holding calls on throws.
Yeah,
Cooper
might have got held a little
Cooper
bit
was
there.
running with the opposing player's hand on her the entire way, and
Didn't get called.
no interest there from the referees.
I like that play though. It was a
Yep.
good call. That's the kind of thing I think they need to make successful happen.
Absolutely. 3rd and 10 here. 2 wide on the left.
Home run ball this time.
Dobbin looking up over the top. Dobbin was in a seam there.
That's a good long throw from Walsh. She's got a pretty good arm to get down
Yeah,
that far.
Walsh has shown she's got the tools, you know.
Yeah.
And it looks like Seattle's going to punt this one away. Walsh frustrated. She thought she had it. She wanted that one back.
Yeah. Wasn't that bad a pass, really.
No, and you hate this is something you hate to see. They're going to let her kind of cool off, and then I'm sure the coach is going to walk over and chat with her. But she's frustrated. But man, she got set. It's a timing throw. Didn't quite come off, but she shows she's got all the tools to be successful in this league. All the tools.
I think she's going to keep doing better every time.
Absolutely. And a good punt over the top there.
Nobody could back covering that.
Well, they got caught up just a little, and now there's a flag down.
We got
Is it roughing? I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
I was looking downfield. I didn't see what happened. I looked back, and she's laying on the ground there.
Yeah, there's a flag down.
Definitely.
I think it's roughing the kicker. Personal foul.
Personal foul
Yep.
against the Spartans.
And it's going to be
Against the
first
Pioneers.
down for Seattle. The Capital Pioneers, they've been really disciplined all game, and not that time.
See, the yard marker guy, he already moved way downfield, and he shouldn't have done that.
Nope, they'll have to get control of that. Let's see. This is a little scary. This is.
Oh, there she
Nope.
popped up.
Yep.
The green shoes.
Yep. That's cactus color.
That's
If you try to buy that from Nike. which I like because, everything else is a food color. There's always like, mint or
Glassford's one of the
lime.
newer players out here on the field. She didn't have her name on the back of her jersey yet, so she just probably her first game out here.
Yeah, she paid the price for that punt.
She did.
But
she's still shaking her
personal
head a little
foul,
bit.
yeah. She'll be okay.
Well, they got figured things out here. The yard marker guy went all the way back to where he was supposed to be, and now they're going to figure out where he has to go.
Yeah, I think he's got one of those watches that counts your steps. What is it, Fitbit? He's trying to make it pay off there because he just did about 30 extra yards there.
Yeah, that's
now they've got the chain gang going. They'll sort it out. Referees are staying on top of that.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. A big break. 47-yard line. Good field position. Ends are split wide out of that I formation again. Lots of players in the box. Walsh, little play action pass. She gets some time. Now she's out of time.
Got to throw that, my dear.
And Melissa Flores.
Did she fumble it?
No. Oh, yes, she did. They're going to call it a fumble recovered by the Pioneers.
Oh, bad break.
I thought she was already down.
I thought she was like in the grass. Maybe
Yeah.
she tossed it out of her hand or something here.
Yep, they're going to give it to the Pioneers. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Tough break for Seattle. Once again, they get a second shot at it.
Yeah.
And Walsh just, she gets a little more experience. She'll know, like, okay, it's time to throw that ball away.
You just got to throw it anywhere.
Yep, right over the head of a receiver out of bounds would be good.
It doesn't matter where you throw it, just throw it somewhere where nobody is.
And Seattle's one short. Dobbin came off. They're defending with 10 here. It's going to work out for them.
And they're going to get a pass interference flag there. You're going to call.
That's a tough call on O'Connell.
Yeah. I didn't think she had that much.
I thought she was, the ball got thrown up, was a little bit high, had a lot of air under it. Let's see, they're going to pick that up. No, they're going to walk it off.
No, they're going to walk it off.
Well, maybe is it a hold?
They're going 10 yards.
10, looks like a defensive hold.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a pass interference.
Nope, 1st down. The referee pointed the wrong way, but he got it. 1st down for the Pioneers. Let's see. Now Seattle's got a full complement out there. Pioneers looking again, same thing, looking on that wheel route.
Well, that's a tough pass to catch. She did turn around in time to catch it, but looking
She
back
got a
into
hand on it. That was
looking back into the sun. She's probably lucky it hit her hand.
Yeah, Gomez did a good job to get a hand on it, but got to hand it to Patricia O'Connell. She got called for the last play, and she's hanging in there. They're running those wheel routes. It's hard to stick with the receiver on that. She's doing a great job, making it hard for Meza. 2nd and 10.
They're going to throw it over the left side of the field over here where the sun isn't going to be back in your eyes.
Yep. Makes you wonder, if Seattle, it's tough to teach, but you think, gosh, could you just go 3 deep in the zone?
And she does throw it over this way, and nobody's there.
Now, 16, Rebecca Finneran going down like she got hit there.
Well,
but
Kavanaugh started to push her down, but there was a long way away from the ball. So.
Yeah, rather referee signaling it wasn't catchable. Finneran saying, hey, that girl, I got hit. Kavanaugh's absolutely right. She stopped running.
130 pound, pushing that 185 pound girl down. That doesn't look too good.
Kavanaugh's tough, though. She gets excited, all that emotion. You can take out a bigger person if you want.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 now.
Let's see if they're going to throw it again. Like they're set back to do it. Might as well.
Yep. If you don't see any motion, it's not going to be one of those sweep reverses. They ran that play about 4 times there.
Try it again.
She's got a receiver open.
She got her too.
And she's going to fight her way into the end zone.
I think it's going to be close. She fumbled the ball.
Yeah, but
they're going to give her. See now.
She's already in the end zone.
Gave her the touchdown before she lost the ball.
Yeah, I think the ground caused the fumble there.
Well, as long as she was across the end line, that's all that mattered.
Yep, 37 for the Capital Pioneers. We'll see what they do there. 3 touchdown catches for Catherine Girton. Big day at the office for her. Once again, Seattle, they're doing a great job defensively. And then 3rd down, 4th down conversions for the Pioneers. And Almost. That point after Caitlin Huffman. That's been the one thing Capital hasn't been able to conquer today is the extra point. 37-0
Well,
for the Pioneers.
5 of their scores have all been off that pass. So that's going to be the Achilles heel here for the Seattle team.
Yeah, Seattle, I think they're run heavy on offense. I think one of the things that happens is if you run heavy yourself, you spend a lot of time practicing against the run and not so much against the pass. And Capital, it's just you're asking a lot of those defensive backs and linebackers, to stay with people man to man, play after play with one safety up high. It's just a tough. That's a tough thing.
Well,
Dobbin, she's coming back in here.
Dobbin's going to go back.
Dobbin's going to be deep. They've got Steve and Pelham as the short backs. There's Alyssa Flores, another kickoff here.
Flores has been doing nicely on the kicks, getting it down a good 30,
Yeah, I'm
40 yards
surprised
downfield.
I'm surprised they don't use her on extra points. They use Huffman on the extra points and Flores on the kickoffs. And Flores looks like she could put it through the uprights.
Yeah, use her for the field goals, but they ever had a chance to try to do that.
They don't look too interested in kicking field goals, to be honest. That one over Pelham's head.
Well, Dobbin's going to try to pick it up.
Yep, Dobbins picks
Come
it
this
up.
way.
And she better start running.
Looked like she hurt herself because she just stood there for a minute.
Yeah. I think bending over, I think she popped her knee or hamstring.
Or maybe twisted her ankle, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But she didn't go anywhere after she
No,
picked
she's
the
not going
ball
to
up.
get up here. Not for a minute.
And she's holding her right knee. I think she
That's
twisted her
not
knee.
good. I don't.
Yeah.
I hope she twisted it. I hope it's nothing else.
It didn't look like it.
In women's sports, you see somebody go down like that with nobody around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Don't like those knee injuries like that.
no. That's not you twisted your knee. That's you worry about ACLs there. She's going to get up, try to come off.
Try to walk.
Yeah.
That's hurting now.
Yeah, she's going to hop off.
Yeah, she didn't want anybody to help her off. But she
Yeah,
was pretty
she's
much done for the night, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a hamstring. The way she's walking, it's not.
No,
yeah,
she's hurting pretty
I don't
bad.
know. Yeah, that's not good.
You're going to fall on the ground when she gets here.
Yeah.
So she is not in good shape.
No, that's ACL where she's grabbing.
Yeah.
You don't like to see that.
And then unfortunately, it just
Well, maybe you know what? I think it's a cramp. Yep.
oh, they're working on her.
Yep.
On her
I think it's a cramp. I think her calf cramped up.
oh, good.
Yep. That's good news. It doesn't look good, but boy, that's good news.
Yeah. I'm sorry she's hurting, but I'm glad she didn't
Yeah.
do something worse.
Yeah. The other stuff is serious. That you can.
Yeah.
You can shake that. You can rub that out. It's all right.
Game-ending stuff when you start messing around your knees.
Well, and you think about it, it's unseasonably warm, wearing a lot of equipment. Stella Sartor gets in there, and I think they're gonna have to call timeout. I think
Yeah.
She played about 4 different positions there before the snap. I think the referee is gonna ring her up for illegal motion.
And they're gonna run
Coach
on
says,
time.
"All right, stop talking to the ref. Let's go have a chat here." And we're gonna take a break. Guys in the truck say, "We'll be back."
Sports Physical Therapy. Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue. A Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
And welcome back to tonight's game between the hosts Seattle Spartans and the Capital Pioneers. Spartans first and 10 here.
That should have been a flag, I thought, against.
Uh-oh, ball's on the ground, and the Pioneers.
It looks like the Pioneers jumped it. Pioneers are offside, I thought.
Well, we'll see. I don't see a flag down.
No, I didn't see a flag either. I think they should have called it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty tough to block people who are in the backfield before the play starts. And let's see what they're doing.
They're going to give the ball to the Pioneers, it looks like.
Yep. That's a tough break for Seattle. It's pretty hard to get anything going when they start the play in your backfield.
Well,
it's a tough start after the kickoff. Dobbins goes down, can't return the kickoff. Now you fumble 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line for Capital here. I formation, Little Lee, Missouri in the backfield. There's a little toss sweep, and you just can't take a play off. She's so quick.
Make a pretty shot at the corner there. Didn't quite get there.
Good job by Sartor there. Ran around a room. Sartor really wanted to hit her. Missouri went out of bounds.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get too touchy here toward the end of the game.
Nope, there's a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 10 for the Pioneers. And Seattle, their defense has done a great job, but you get down, it's 37-0, 6:50 to go. You turn the ball over. That's asking a lot of your defense to come up with a stop here.
Yeah, 37 is a lot of points to put up there for the Pioneers, and the Spartans' defense, they really didn't earn all of those. Just like I said, 5 of those were off of big passes. So
yeah, a couple big plays, a couple 4th down conversions, but Capital in control of this game now. Ball at the 10-yard line, the clock moving. Elizabeth Mesa looking out to the right. That play's not quite gonna come off. She had to get rid of it. And Jessica Shader was not. Is that Shader? Or is that 29? No, that was 29. That was Alyssa Gutierrez.
There was on the reception. I thought, yeah, and
she had no chance to turn around and catch that ball.
It was over her head by the time she did turn around.
Yeah, hopefully the Spartans, defensively they're playing well. And as they get in tight, there's less room for the Pioneers to get behind them. So Gerlach over on the right, and 88, Sabrina McDonald, or Gerlach on the left, McDonald on the right here.
Back in that first period, the Pioneers were very successful in their running sweep, and they've kind of given that up completely for the passing game now.
Well, they tried to run the sweep in the 2nd and 3rd quarters, and they went pretty quickly backwards. And here, Mesa in trouble.
There's a flag.
And, and a sack.
Yeah, that's gonna go against the Spartans there. That was
I don't think so. I think that foul's on the. It's the flag went down because the Pioneers blocked 22.
Yeah, that's what
Sarah
I think.
Cooper. Yeah, she got to hit the back.
Got to go against Pioneers for an illegal block there.
Yeah, now Mesa's not real happy because she got thrown down. But I don't know. I don't really see. They want a roughing the passer call. Mesa was running. I don't really see how you're going to get that. I can complain about it, but. I think this time, and certainly the first penalty was, see what happens. I don't see a hat down. So Mesa, we used to call that a baggie. It's not quite a full sack. She was kind of running for her life there. Referees are still having a chat. Meanwhile, the Pioneers are getting ready to.
They want to run a play, but they don't know where to go.
Not yet. They don't. I think the world's going to change for them in a second here because they're picking up the flag. What are they doing here? Oh, they're asking the coach what he wants to do. He says take it.
Penalty, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's 10 yards from.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, 10 yards from the spot of the hit. That's going to move Capital back to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier, and that's what happened.
Yep,
so.
That'll get 2nd down over, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the 30. That's a pretty good down if you're a defender. Once again, there's a lot of pressure on those corners for Seattle. You've got everybody out wide.
Oh,
there's Girton. Ball's bouncing around over the middle.
Caught?
Nope, it fell to the ground. Girton almost came up with it, and then 2 or 3 Spartans had shots at it, but it found its way to the turf.
Yeah.
Incomplete. That brings up 3rd and 30. Once again, press coverage from the Spartans.
And I'd like to see a interception go all the way back for.
Absolutely, Brandy Kavanaugh is going to
Spartans here tonight.
have the inside player. Yeah, it'd be a good time for This is a good time for a pick 6, right?
Oh yeah. Pick 6 to make the team happy and the fans happy.
That's right. Send everybody home with a good feeling here. 5:48 to go in the game.
Let's see if the Pioneers will let them do that.
Yep, Mesa
Here's the pass.
She's looking. Little
No.
wheel route again. Throws way behind
Yeah.
number 2, Caitlin Huffman.
So we're going to get one more chance.
Yep, 4th and 30. This will be interesting. Do you kick this one?
Yeah,
Capital, they're just going to go for it, huh?
just try another throw. I mean, keep stopping the clock every time, so.
Yeah, none of that really. If you're Capital, you want to run the ball here, really. I mean, you're up.
You'd think they want to run the ball and get the
37.
clock running, yeah.
Yeah, it's 37-0. There's 5:41 to go, and you keep stopping the clock. I don't know, but I also, you wonder for Seattle, like they've got to get in the end zone here, and Seattle every corner they're playing a nickel defense, and everybody's in press coverage here.
Spartans going to give another chance for the
Another long ball, Girton.
No,
That time it didn't quite connect,
no.
and that's a stop for the Spartans. First down.
But you're right about that. I don't know why the Pioneers are not doing the running play and just burn that clock down here with 5 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, you recover that fumble. You think this is a great time to hand the ball off inside and see what you can do. Just line up and try to push people back, especially after Seattle's punted the ball the last couple times.
Well,
So
we'll see what Seattle can do here with the last 5 minutes of this fourth period.
5:35 to go, and Michelle Walsh wants to get something going. They're bringing Sartor into the game here.
Yep.
But you've got Pelham. She's been hit hard repeatedly.
Dobbins is
And,
up walking around down here.
Yep, Dobbins feeling maybe a little bit better, but she's still on the bench.
That doesn't look like she wants to go back in and play right now, but she's walking around just fine.
Yeah.
So in case anybody's interested in how she's doing.
Well, they're back in the shotgun. Trips left. And Walsh is going to roll out. Here's a design roll and a pitch and a catch.
Good for
It's over to Kavanaugh. Brandy Kavanaugh, about a 3-yard gain. And then she gets pancaked. But they'll take it, 2nd and 7. But that's a great play. It spreads the field. It moves the Pioneers all over the place. That's a great play. Run it again. And Walsh, nice pitch and catch on the run. Well done. Seattle, they've looked good, and they've got the tools here to be successful.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of good things here tonight.
So it's kind of fun to watch. And here comes Pelham in there in the shotgun here. Let's see what they do. Walsh on the crossing route.
Lots of people in the wrong place there. It almost got picked off there.
Yeah, Sartor was trying to get there, and Will Lee, Missouri got her hands on it. Couldn't quite come up with it. That's a tough matchup there for Sartor. Get open against Missouri. She's so quick.
Well, they kind of threw it into coverage there too. They weren't really open.
No. It's kind of a 2-on-2 there. Walsh wanted to play, and the bench was a little slow giving her directions. See what they do here. Capital thinks that Tripp's right. They got 3 on the wide side here. Capital had to adjust.
Gonna roll and throw again.
Yep.
Oh, she's open.
She's got her. There it is. Missouri did a good job kind of sitting on that.
Yep.
But Kavanaugh with the catch. It's going to be 4th and 5 here. Walsh is going for it.
Well, why not?
Absolutely. I think that's a great decision. Well, they've shown they can move the pocket, and Walsh can get set and be effective. Might be a good time to fake that pass to Kavanaugh, and do something else off of that.
Let Walsh take off running.
She could, she's tall. I mean, she looks good when she's moving, and she's been deceptive on that bootleg.
Oh, that's all.
She was looking for number 17, Megan Gerlach.
Look more like she's looking for Hoffman.
Yeah, I think Hoffman was just sitting in that lane, and wasn't a lot of opportunity for Gerlach. It's going to be turnover on downs for the Pioneers.
Well, we'll see if the Pioneers do the running play like we think they probably should.
Yeah, 3:53 to go. This is a good time to kind of go north-south, you'd think, but we'll see. Now the lights have taken effect a little bit.
And the sun has dipped down behind the trees. And,
Beautiful night here.
It's 8:45, you know. It's in the Seattle area. It won't be, actually, sun doesn't set till about 9 o'clock, but it's behind the trees now, so it won't be darker till about 9:15 or later.
Yeah, now I formation. There's the handoff. Kennedy up the middle.
Yep. Into the wall.
Yep. And Seattle. The flip side is for Capital, they've gotten nothing in the running game after the first quarter.
No.
Nothing. I think their best play is Willoughby, Missouri, you know, trying to go on a sweep and getting stuffed and running around and getting about 8 yards, running about 40 yards to get the 8.
Yeah, I'd say their yards on the ground are pretty low compared to their yards in the air.
Yeah, they've made it really. It's been Elizabeth Mesa finding Burton.
Oh,
That's
good.
been their offense. And there's Kennedy up the middle. This time she's got a little room.
Yeah, almost going to get to the first down.
Third and short, 3rd and 1.
There's a big roar from the stands below us here. There must be a few Spartan fans getting excited to put the stop on.
Well, I think it's good for both teams. You know, this is Capital. Okay, let's fire off the line and see if we can't move them. You know, that's what we do. Ashley Flores checking out of the game. As they rotate. You know, it's not a big roster, but they're doing a good job. Capital does a great job rotating everybody, keeping everybody fresh on the line there, because you're asking a lot. They're playing offense and defense.
Well, you got 19 kids out there playing, or 19 players out there playing. Not kids, I guess, but
we'll pitch to Missouri.
Missouri's going to hit for Kansas. Oh,
And
not this time.
Well, delay,
Yeah, she's
and
going to
then
get gobbled up in the back there.
Kanetta Murray's really had Missouri's number, you know.
And she didn't make it back to the first down, did she?
No, she did. They lost a yard there. It's going to be 4th and a long. Well, they're going to say she got back to the line.
But
4th and 1.
She did get back to the line, yeah. 4th and 1, clock's inside of 2 minutes now. No 2-minute warning in this ball game.
Yeah, they run it down. Capital is going to. This is a good time. Practice clock management. Run the play clock down. You know.
Yeah, just
do it smart. And here's a great opportunity. Let's push them off the line, and we can run the victory formation if we get a first down. So they're setting up. Mesa has to play traffic cop there, get everybody lined up in the I formation. It's a fake. They're going to throw the Gertens again.
Do you believe that?
I do. That's the kind of thing in the men's game starts a fight. You know, like it's 4th and 1 minutes ago. Like,
that was 4th down, wasn't it?
Yep, that was 4th down. So Curtains couldn't come up with it, and Seattle gets the ball on downs with 1:11 to go. Clock stops on the change of possession. And Seattle, here's a chance for them to try to get it back. Number 23, Phaedra Keaton, looks a little sore there. She's coming off.
Well, I hope they throw some short passes and don't try for the big home run, because it's pretty tough to make those successful when you don't really practice it a lot.
Well, that's true, but they've been able to get loose a little bit. They just don't really have their receiver in there. There's a and Willoughby, Missouri, that's going to be a pick 6.
Missouri sitting on that all the way. So
a little pitch and catch.
Not a good result.
Not the end of the game you really wanted there. 58 seconds to go. Another 6. 43 for the Capital Pioneers. And the Seattle Spartans off the scoreboard tonight. So far, they'll have 58 seconds to try to get it right. In the meantime, Caitlin Huffman going to try to kick an extra point here. She's had a tough night at the office in the extra point department. It's been the one thing Capital hasn't executed so far. So now they've added a defensive touchdown to their resume.
And that should have been a flag.
They get the snap, and the kick is good, just over the bar. Honestly, looking from here, I thought it went underneath.
I thought it went underneath. I actually thought
Yeah, I thought
Spartans-
Seattle was in a little early
I
that
thought the
time.
Spartans were offside, and maybe the linesman says, let's just get this game over with here with 58 seconds left to go.
Well, they let Capital in offside on a couple possessions back there on that fumble. So
I thought so too. Yeah.
Kind of, they'll let you get a little head start there on the outside if you're sneaky. 44-0. Capital Pioneers kind of had it all over there.
Yep.
And Seattle, here we go. It's going to be Tasha Wilson stepping onto the field here. They've got Nicole Pelham and I think Carrie Steves are back deep. Della Sartor is going to get behind them. There's Alyssa Flores ready for another kickoff. You think she's going to pull this one into that left-hand corner because there's a left-footed kicker. It's going to bend in toward the Capital Pioneer sideline here.
No, she's going to kick it straight down the middle.
Okay. We'll see.
You were
Yeah, a little bit of a
Closer.
line drive. That's going to go out of bounds here.
on about the 25.
Yep, and
Didn't burn up much time on that.
nope. I don't think the clock started. Well, no, because the clock starts when the receiving team touches the ball.
Right.
So now now we'll see where they mark it here.
Oh,
Is it going to be, do they kick it again? Or is it, did
Oh,
you
they're
get the
bringing
ball
them.
at the 40? I don't know, let's see. They're having a conversation. It's going to be, I think it's going to be first down at the, let's see.
he's throwing like an illegal motion against the Pioneers.
Right, yeah, it's going to be at the 40. Yep, it's going to be first down for Seattle at the 40-yard line.
So he's not allowed to kick it out of bounds.
No. Not on a kickoff.
Well, let's see what Seattle can do. They're
Good field position here.
Yep.
58 seconds to go. Great opportunity to, get a little bit of a drive, get something going here.
they just don't throw it over here.
Looks
Don't,
like-
don't throw it over here by Missouri.
No, looks like I formation. I'm thinking,
Oh, they're going to run it down.
yeah, it's going to be off tackle here. Capital thinks that too. They've got everybody in the box. Play action. Walsh gets outside of the contain and a completion.
Hit for about 3 or 4 there.
Sarah Cooper, nice catch. When they're doing that, nice pitch and catch. Sarah Cooper with the catch. Walsh, nice throw.
Waltz got chased out there, but had plenty of time to get that one off.
She did a great job. She got outside the contain, and then she had all day, So here they go. Clock's running, 30 seconds left. They got time for 1 or 2 more plays here. 2nd and 7 right now. That'll push Capital. See, Capital stepped off the line here. They're not in press coverage every play, and they're
I'm not
Walsh-
sure who she threw
yeah,
that to.
I don't know what the idea was. Knocked down by
I think she
number
was trying.
85.
I think she's trying to get it to
Brown.
Cooper and just kind of threw it low right into the line there.
Yeah, that
But she got rid of it. That was the important thing.
Yep, that stops the clock. 13 seconds to go. 3rd and 7. Seattle needs a conversion here. Keep the Pioneers off the field here and run the clock out at least. Maybe get one in the end zone late here.
Yeah.
Pelham's blocking.
Look out! Threw it over
Yeah,
here.
that was.
She threw it over Missouri's head. That was a good thing.
Yeah, Missouri was sitting on that one again.
Yeah.
But also, Walsh, she needs to get set. She's running and kind of pushed that ball out there.
Yeah.
And she had time. So 4th down, they're going to go for it here. 5 seconds to go in the game. So are they going to shotgun trips right here? Hail Mary? I mean, Walsh has the arm. She can throw it down the field.
I don't know. I guess that's as good as any play. Just don't
See
throw it
that.
over here. Don't throw it over this way to Missouri.
Get it over her head at least. Well, Missouri's playing really tight.
Yeah.
I think you got room if you could just throw it behind her.
And then
Short snap. Walsh picks the ball up. Now she's got to run for her life.
yeah,
And
just threw it away.
yep, and that's the ball game. Final score, our host Seattle Spartans 0 and the visiting Capital Pioneers 44. Big night in the end of the office, but Seattle, a lot of good stuff today. They were able to establish a little bit of a running game, and Walsh with a couple good throws. And I'm gonna head down to the field here.
So a lot of learning experience going on there, but yeah, head down to the field there, and we'll take a commercial break here and get back to you in a minute.
Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy. Living Well Clinics, located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartan sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online. You guys go, and then I looked over there and went. I put that. Don't worry about it. No one
I'll take it. Take your mask off. Cheese. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Take a picture. Got it.
Man, we don't stay.
Spartan strong, baby. Us rookies played our fucking hearts out today. Woo!
Oh yeah.
I'm 50 years old. I know some of
That's literally how I know some of y'all want. I don't know. I really like if I was.
So who are we going to do, Dave?
Talk to Rob.
Okay. Rod.
Rob, show me. Get back out there.
The guy in the hand.
Can you steal for a second? Thanks. I don't know. It's just, we'll figure it out.
What's up?
Hey, Coach, can we get you for a second
Yes.
here?
Look, do I need to hold that, or you gonna hold that, or?
I'll hold it.
Okay.
All right. Are we on?
We're on.
Hi, this is Dave Morris down on the field. Coach Rod Wright. Coach, a lot of really good defensive stands and some moments on offense where you guys moved the ball and looked good. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to build on here.
Well, as far as the defense goes, like you said, we had a couple of plays on defense, but we still got a lot we need to work on, especially for our pass defense. And on the offense, like you said, we did move the ball.
Tell Dave to check his mic.
Check your mic.
This is big enough. We're going to come back strong next week.
Dave, check
There you
your
go.
mic. Check your mic.
Okay. Check.
Is it on?
Is it on? Hello? Can you hear me?
Are we good?
Are we on?
We're
We
good.
on? Okay, we're good. All right, let's try that again.
So we got to do this.
Coach.
It's good.
All right, Coach, here we go.
All right.
All right, so tell us, we got some things to build on. You guys defensively, I thought, looked really good against the run. Had a couple of real nice plays defensively and moved the ball. Had some moments on offense. Tell us what you're going to build on here.
Well, as far as defense goes, we had some decent stops in the middle, but we really, really need to work on our pass defense, especially over the top for big plays, because that hurt us a lot tonight. On offense, we did move the ball. A lot of mental errors, things that we face, and that's the kind of things we deal with a lot of rookies. But like I said, we got to get the sharpening tools out. We got to sharpen some things up and come back strong next week.
All right, well, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. I want to ask him if he's ever been zone defense.
I didn't leave. There was nothing.